life, so let's live it right. It's up to you. You can do whatever you wanna do. You wanna do. The earth is their stepping stone. They believe they're a long way from home. They don't realize they've been left all alone, and they're on the fringes now. It's up to you. You can do whatever you wanna do. You wanna do.
Welcome in to Free Feedback Week. What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Greetings, dear gentlemen. Hope you had a blessed day till now. Exactly. Until this point of your day, whatever time it is, whatever time zone you're in, it's about to get wild. You know why? Because it's feedback day. Feedback all week. Maybe feedback tomorrow. I don't know. I got to help out a friend. Might do an IRL stream tomorrow. Just a heads up. So we'll try to get, maybe, I was thinking, because we're streaming, kind of doing the everyday thing now. Last night was off the chain, guys. Those of you who were here, you know what it was about. Those of you who weren't here, you missed out, but don't worry, you don't have any FOMO, no fear of missing out, because today is going to be just as good. Got, you know, it was a little tipsy last night, I must say, and I got kind of a headache right now, but that's okay. That's neither here nor there. We're going to laugh off this headache or make it even worse, okay? Let's do it. We got caffeine in us. I took, I'm sorry I was late. I had the shits this morning. Literal. Really terrible shits. Yeah, that happened. So, you know, things happen. You know, shit happens, as they say. So, whatever. We're fine. I'm blessed now. I exorcised all the demons out of my butthole. I'm good. So, we're good. Okay, so with that said, paperback, yeah, the paperback. I think it gave me a little bit of a, probably because it was an 8.2%er. It is what it is. It is what, I don't really say it is what it is too much, but it is what it is. I usually, you know what's funny is I don't really use it is what it is. I hardly use that phrase. Have I used that phrase in the stream before? I should start using it more often. Hello, pepperonis. Pepperonis. Peepos. Is it all right to send an updated mix? Always. Is this something we talked about already, right? Last week? Jack Spade, welcome in. Welcome in, Laggy Hacky. Welcome in, Narrow the Bard. Welcome in, Rainer the God. Is it Rob Reiner? You know that guy's like a famous, like, producer, right? Anyways, woo. Yeah. I tell you, one of these days, I'm just gonna get back into it, right? In terms of not drinking as much. Shit, it's got a hold on me. And for a while, I wasn't even I was drinking Michelob's for a little while, and then all of a sudden, I went back to IPAs. No hemorrhoids yet. We're good. No hemorrhoids. But it does happen occasionally with the IPAs. I'm being medically open here to you guys. That's what streaming's about, right? About talking about my inner problems, including hemorrhoids. Purple music, welcome in. Yo, nice to see ya. You have no knowledge of what those drinks are. Narrow, you don't drink. Well, if you don't drink, those of you who don't, proud of you. I really am. I really am proud of you. If you do drink, oh, you drink a lot.
Antimatter fart gas.
Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Wow. Chuck. Yo, Purple Music, thank you for the follow. I was too fast with my head. I drink a lot. Yeah, I drink not a lot. I think I got it. Maybe I got it. I don't know. But even if you do or you don't, and if you do just a little bit, great way of self-control, right? You were too fast with your head. Yeah, I got you. My hands couldn't keep up with your head. Your hands are, because you don't drink, you're on point. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I wish I could just do gummies. Like, I'm really kind of just comfortable not even smoking weed, and like I every once in a while, you know, but really not anymore. You know, I just like gummies compared to smoking. Gummies actually give me a better like a better high in general. And then this wasn't until like later on in life, by the way, like post 40 when I decided to stop smoking. Like I smoked for a long time. And, you know, after like 40, it started to feel like dirty. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a bong to that. I got my bong over there. But yeah, when I smoke it, I'm just, nowadays, it's just like I feel dirty or something. And I just feel like, I don't know, gummies are like cleaner high to me. You know, and obviously you drink vodka sometimes and meat, white wine, and some meat. Oh, some mead, white wine and pina colada. Mead, actually Laggy Haggy, your mom makes a pretty mean mead too. I remember trying her mead. And mead is mead is the oldest oldest fermented drink ever. Like the first, I think that's what they can date it back like, you know, way back to our ancestors, and mead was the thing. Yeah, I got you on that. Mead, you know? Mead, she cray. Dirty devil's lettuce. Oh boy. Yeah, but I like ice. I mean, I've got like a bunch that I grew. It kind of just grows sometimes in my yard. And then, you know, the hardest part about growing weed is not the growing part, even though it does waste a lot of water for sure. But like with the rain, it just sometimes just comes in naturally, because I throw seeds out there sometimes, you know, or from previous plants that I had, the seeds like scattered on some of the like hermaphrodite plants. But yeah, these are all like seeds I would get like from the dispensary, and then over time just start planting them. And at one point I, you know, grew a bunch, and then I still like have it, but it's like, it probably would be better if I just decarbed it and made it into some kind of edible. But the hardest part out of all of it was actually the curing process. The growing process was fun, easy. I have kind of a green thumb. The curing process was actually the most difficult. It's like, you know, it took up so much space. Like literally this room was used to cure it because I had the AC, and I was like, no more after that, because I didn't have any gear in here at the time. Or I had it covered actually when I cured. I was like, I can't be in here. Like I was getting itchy. I was getting allergies from all the dust that it provides. And then you have to keep the room at like 75. The temperature has to be consistent, or else mold starts to grow. It's brutally expensive to cure it. So it's like cheaper to buy it. It's kind of cool to try it like a few times, to try growing it yourself, you know, especially here in California where it's legal. But yeah, it's really difficult to cure. But I mean, we got a good yield and it cured well, but it was just a pain in the ass. Not to mention, like, if I were to cure anything in here in this room, like with this, I would just be too afraid. Like, look, I don't want to get any of those little molecules of trichomes resonating in my gear here. You know what I'm saying? I do not want that, Sam. I am. You know, it's dust. It'll get in. It has dust. Spiders, like little, you know, sometimes even aphids and stuff like that, like whatever's on there, like it just gets into the room. It's just like, yeah, it's such a, it ain't fun. I didn't take any pleasure in curing it, that's for sure. But smoking it, on the other hand, that was fun. That was the fun part. I can't believe how much of that stuff I put in my body, to be honest. It's like that Far Side song, you know, She Keeps On Passing Me By is the name of the song, but my lungs are black and shriveled up like a raisin. Who am I to deny a kid to try? Like, remember that song? What's that? Let's pack the pipe. Pack the pipe, let's pack the pipe. I got a big old blunt. I'm limping on my front porch about to put a torch to it. Then Coco said, don't do it. Please don't hit that shit in front of my little boy Jerome. So she sent him inside that house while me and Kelly kept on rolling one after another and another, cause we rolling in the dough. As if the kid didn't know, he's looking through the window. Yo, why we trying to hide it? Did this kid to be ignorant, mountain misguided about the bud? Let me take part of the pay the part of the advisor. The bud, cause the bud is just a tasty tantalizer. The bud, not the beer, cause the bud makes me wise. I said, come here, little man. What's up, little man? With the little hand, he grabbed the pipe. He started blazing, it was amazing. My lungs are black and shriveled up like a raisin. Thanks, Nero. I'm here talking shit while Nero's running the stream. Thank you, Nero. Singing Far Side. I grew up to Far Side, so this is what we're going to be doing here. Look, I'm analyzing my own song. I need more me. Anyways. So, yeah, grew up to Far Side. You all know. Let's get this going. I'm wasting enough of your time. Let's get this going. I'm wasting enough of your time. Let's get this going. I'm wasting enough of. There we go. Laggy Haggy Theo G, what's up? Yo, Purple, all y'all in here, great, packing it up already. Let's go. Let's pack the hype. +6 is on. A lot of cool people on today right now, especially, and we made a lot of new friends last night. It was fun. A lot of people came in to stream that were also streamers themselves. I can't tell you, like, I was blown away by some of the songs I heard yesterday. We ended up gifting 2 subs. I was just a little bit, like, had a little too much to drink, so I was like, yoo-hoo, everybody, you want subs. I was like Oprah, you get subs, you get subs, you get subs. All right, everyone, subs. And it was just that type of thing last night. I was just feeling ultra generous yesterday. But like, I heard some of the best songs that I've heard in a long time. Like, not to say that people who submit music aren't great in and of themselves and great songwriters. There was just 2 songs that really hit me hard as a rock. So we got our first submission, Theo G, and her song Subnautica. It's funny about Theo, or Bunny as we call her. She writes, so I'm wondering, it's an electronic song. The last song we heard from you, if I'm not mistaken, was like a rock song, kind of a rock, funky, lighthearted, like chill sex on the beach rock song that you wrote. And you played drums, if I'm not mistaken, my memory serves me. It's funny, my memory serves me right for one thing, but it serves me completely wrong when it comes to like names and things like that, So, but numbers, I can remember a string of fucking numbers, a code of numbers, like really long strings. I actually scored pretty high percentile wise in that realm with like a neuroscience test and remembering like 12 numbers and then backwards. It was pretty cool. I don't know about now. I haven't done the test in a minute, especially all foggy brained as I am right now. But all caps, welcome in. Yo, another one who came in. You heard what we had last night. We had Cloud up in here, like literally some really, just not worthy of, like, it was so good. They were not, my feedback was just, I felt worthy of their they were just so good. They were so good. The music they put out, it was just so good. And it's, like we were talking about pop music. Pop music is really hard. Like, it really is. People think that pop music is an easy thing to explore and make, and the stuff we hear on the Taylor Swift and all that stuff is really hard to make. It really is, just like R&B. It really takes a niche, style of people who write. I don't know. I'm going all over the place with this, but you know what I mean. Any Hoosers, those of you from Indiana. Subnautica by Bunny, look at this. So this is completely different than the Sex on the Beach vibe you had. He plays the drummies. Yeah, you started this one, so you're not finished. It's just kind of the beginning. Wasn't I first? I thought I sent my mix. Oh, no, actually, though, Theo sent in a sub, if I'm not mistaken. Did you, right? We got a sub from Theo, from Bunny, to get into the donor feedback queue. I think that's what happened, right? Because now Theo's a sub. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly. So I'm seeing it here. Okay. So yeah. We usually, those of you who want to skip line, if you sub, gift sub, one per song. Obviously, that's the thing. If you see, here's the little disclaimer here. If you want to skip ahead of the line, and then if you all need free feedback, that's there too. So let me know if the feedback command's not working out for you. But without any more interruptions from myself, let's take a look at this album art. We've got Subnautica, kind of reminds me of a lot of movies, to be honest. But this thing looks like kind of reminds me of. It does kind of remind me of like that dog from Neverending Story, kind of. Artax? No, Artax is the horse. The luck dragon. Looks like a luck dragon of the sea. It doesn't look mean at all. Like it doesn't even have sharp teeth. It's just kind of misleadingly scary. But it looks like a gentle, little gentle thing there. This really is. It's cute. Aww. Let's get on with it. So Subnautica here. This is mastered now. Okay, Theo. So we got this out. Can it just be an actual sub? Can it also be just a casual? Yeah, absolutely. Just a casual sub. Absolutely. So it could be a sub, gift sub. It could be a $5 tip or 500 bits. I would argue like the bits are a little bit of a, you're paying more for what you're getting, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of something I've understand about the bits is you're paying like a little bit more to get the bits. That's Twitch for you, right? Like put a commoditizing the cash type of thing. It's interesting. Just donate, or you can just donate too. Donating is cool. I think subbing is the way to go. Not only does it help me with the stream, it looks good, but it also gives you guys the option of ad-free viewing, unless you're Twitch Turbo users. It also gives you access to the collaboration channel in Discord if you want to drop in a stem, like a bass track, and then we build on that, and we all like collaborate on that. Those of you who are subscribers, like one stem at a time, and we work it up, we work it, you know what I mean? Unless it's like a drum loop or something, or a drum track, which obviously could be like a stereo track. But you know what I'm saying? So the subs, you get a little bit more for your money, a little bit more bang for your buck, and I think it's a little bit more worth it in all accounts. Instead of a normal prices on the browser, yeah. The crazy thing about Twitch is that they charge like more on mobile, and yes, this is what I've heard too. So every time you do things from your phone, it is. I've heard this too. Yes, absolutely. I think I experienced that too once, and I stopped using my phone for that. I went to the PC, but some of you may not be on the go, don't have the option. So that's kind of a thing. I think that they need to fix that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I got like something stuck in my nose, aka I don't know what that is. Could be like chocolate cereal. Anyways. Yeah, I think it's absolutely absurd, to be honest, as well. I agree. I don't know why there's any difference, between a phone and a PC, or a Mac computer, for that matter. But yeah, hopefully they figure it out, and maybe enough of us can complain about it that Dan Clancy changes the policy on that. Hopefully it's up to him and in his control. He is a very supportive CEO of Twitch. He supports especially us, the music streamers, in a way that I have not seen support across the board for such, we are a small niche group, but apparently we're growing a little, not as big as the gamers, but some of us are hybrids. We do both. Anyways, sorry about talking too much. Subnautica by Bunny, let's go. Nero, thank you for the sub. Nice. Got a bit of string theory here in the sound field. Oh, hell yes. That's it. Oh, 1 minute and 1 minute and 23 seconds of fun. That was great. Like, fucking love the synthwave cyberpunkness of this, you know. Had a bit of synthwave, but also a little bit of growliness in it. Like the strings, there was a lot of mid-range in those strings. The whippy, it was definitely a work in progress, you say? So even though you mastered it, or is that what you meant, the whippy? Yeah, it had this really mega sound. Gives me Egyptian vibes. Nice. Oh, and also, thank you for the sub. See it, Nero. So yeah, looking at the mix, I mean, it was like not too loud of a mix. It sounded like you said you mastered it. So yeah, looking like that, just from my perspective here and looking at the waveform, kind of gives me an indication of some final polishing of the, I like the intro. I just also tell everybody also, you know, start on bar 2. It really is a thing. Mastering engineers will move your song up so there's like a second or two. But why make them work that hard? Like literally, it can be a little confusing when we're writing in our arrangement windows, and sometimes we just want to start on bar 1 to make life simpler, especially when you're counting bars and stuff like that. But if you're okay with it starting on bar 2, it gives you like 2 seconds, or when you're done with the song, maybe you ready to mix it down, starting on bar, like shifting everything to bar 2, is a really good way to kind of start the song off with like a couple seconds of just silence before that first note starts. You press the play button. Our hands are off there. We're ready to listen. We got 2 seconds to get in the listening position. Then the song plays after about 2 seconds. But when I hit that play button and then everything starts at once, it sort of messes up my perception of the first note of this. You know, it's not really like it messes up, but it's just like, it's like actively listening is not quite on point at that first second of the song play. So the SoundCloud does that. Oh yeah, that's why you just start the song like literally on, like, you just give yourself some time and then record that space, whatever you do, include that gap of space between bar 1 and bar 2. If you record or include that space in the final mix down, it should be okay, and like it should just submit it as a file. But I mean, that's not a really big. Like, other than that, like, this song was definitely fire. I mean, this right here, this is just such a neat take on a synth. And it's interesting because I'm hearing this, like, and it sounds like more of like a busted up, like, kind of low end, which is a cool, like, kind of punk type kind of thing. Oh, what happened here? So I like how this kick's going. So it's the low end of this kick that you got. It's like a very trashy, like, it's breaking up at the top, which is really punk and really, really cool for the kind of the kind of like overdoneness of this synth. Like, it's just like kind of like almost about to crackle, but it doesn't. It's like almost about to break up, but it doesn't. That's just like pushing the sounds to their limit, which is awesome. And then I like what you did here with this kick here. You kind of have a bump here around this region, around 40 hertz to 40 to 50 hertz here. But then you also include some of the kick here to give it, like, in the 120 range or 120 arena right in the beginning. And it gives it that like, it gives it 2 elements of a kick, which is great, because you don't have really much kick going on until really this part of the song. Yeah, that's really neat. And then your standard kick is sitting right here. Not as robust, it's very really tight sounding, which is cool. Kind of giving way for those synths to kind of flare out. Yeah, this was another good piece. Definitely different than Bunny's It was fun. Yeah, definitely different from what I'm used to hearing from you. Yeah, it really cuts through nicely too. It's like like this is a thing now. Like a lot of styles have been doing. It's really a punk thing. Well, maybe not so much punk anymore because people are doing it, but it's still in the same like spirit of punk, like just against the norm. Things, like even like I think it really kind of started with trap music, where the trap bass like was just overly done, overbearing, almost breaking the speakers style bass, which was really like what if you do it right, it sounds really cool, So like it kind of evolved from that style, and it's sort of made its way into electronica, and now even myself, I'm using it with kind of elements of rock, like that. I do rock, but it's like electronic music as well, a lot of psychedelic and synth stuff going on in the background. And I tried to push the low end a little bit to where it was a little, it wasn't too punk, but I was like kind of inspired to make a song more low end heavy, and then balance it out with things like you have here. So you have these low ends, and then you balance it, that dirty, nasty, gritty low end, and then it comes the synths on all the high frequencies really kind of they have to be also overdone just so they can all blend together and have nice balance of the highs and lows. And this was really hugging the mid-range. I mean, look at this. This is a really nice use of mid-range. A lot of times we'll see people cut this shit out because they're afraid of mud, and sometimes it does cause mud depending on what what instruments you're using and what notes you're playing. But I see here you really embraced it, and that's a cool thing too. And then yeah, this was really kind of all this arena here, these presences here, it starts to roll off a little bit on the highs, which is great because you don't want the highs to really kind of take away from all this stuff right here. This is just yumminess. Again, dude, Theo Bunny. Bunny. Hydrate. Do I sound like I need water? Does my voice sound like parched? I am parched. I'm hungover. And I could smell like this constant thing in my nose, like boogers. You ever hate it when you can smell your boogers? It's the worst. It's like, I'm not sick, but maybe I do have a cold. I don't know. Next we got Nero. Funky with De Niro. With the BandLab link. Yo, Nero, welcome in again. Nice to see you again. Look at this. A lot of people have been doing, like All Caps yesterday was talking to us about, using BandLab for effects. It's free. It's, those of you who obviously know more about it than me, but those of you who don't know about BandLab, it's another way of making music without having to purchase a DAW. That's at least what I've been picking up from it. Never used it myself. But I've been hearing nothing but good things, and I've actually heard some good songs. Yeah, you were talking about that last night, right? I heard my name. Yep. Yeah, we were talking about last night we were talking about, I'm just a Swiss English vocalist. Swiss English. So one parent was Swiss while the other one was English. Is that like a 50-50 type of thing? I'm half Greek, half Mexican. So there's, if you're ever wondering what I was. But 100% American, I guess they would call us, right? Because all Americans are like everything. America, fuck yeah. So let's go. Something, Daptrix, and One Other. That's their name, One Other. No, I'm just Switzerland. I am just Swiss, and I make songs in English. Ah! Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, so let's go with it. My brain. It's my brain, not your brain. No, my brain. No, yours. No, mine. No, you, me. Okay. Let's go with it. Let's go. Something by Nero the Bard, or as also known as Daptrix and One Other. Let's go.
L2D.
I like your intro. Just kind of easing into the song. I like that.
arches of a symphony. Oh, wake up tomorrow with no sorrow. With no sorrow.
Been carrying this for way too long. All of my problems follow me, and I don't know how much longer I can be strong. Stuck in the deep fog, I just move for this like I am playing leapfrog. You can show me hate or you can show me love. I just want you to show me something. You can be happy, you can have anger. Fly with me to close to this hangar. I feel like this is a banger. I feel like I kinda wanna bang her. Even though I know it's not good for my health, and I hope it be in danger. Eyes on the acres like I am a ranger. One day I'm a road, well now I'm a stranger. So tell me what is braver, being yourself or diving into grave dirt.
Floating in melody, arches of a symphony. Floating in melody, arches of a symphony. Oh, wake up tomorrow with no sorrow. With no sorrow. I'm living in the moment, I'm never running out of start. It's shit my photos. I'm giving you a broadcast to show you that I don't collapse. To show you that I don't collapse. I'm living in the moment, I'm never running out of start. It's shit my photos. I'm giving you a broadcast to show you that I don't collapse. To show you that I don't collapse. I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need
Oh, that's awesome. Nice change.
I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love, I don't need love. Do you see me? I'm proud of what I've become. Never know. I'm scattered like the stars, man. This story is getting so old.
Be strong. Be strong.
Wake up tomorrow with no sorrow.
This is a vibe.
With no sorrow.
Yo, that was just a stereoizer. Yo, oh, stereoizer. Yo, Nero, that was great. I love the intro. I loved it coming in. I love, like, my favorite part of the song was actually the chord change at this point of the song. I want to hear for one thing. I thought I heard, maybe I'm wrong, but I just want to double check. So first of all, really good songwriting. I love the work you did. It's just, you know, the bass was really, really nice and just smooth and not too aggressive. Just really nice with the guitars in the background, kind of not so much needing to be in the mix so much like you had it. Really like well placed. Just a nice backward kind of ambience going on to accompany your vocals. The vocals were really good. I could hear them. I would say maybe a little bit, maybe just a little filtering on some of the lows, like the low mids, or the low mids of your vocals. Maybe try that out just to kind of not necessary. I would say first maybe try parallel compressing on the vocals. Just to get them a little thicker, to stand out a little bit more, just a little bit, especially like in the first verse of the song as we play it here.
I just want you to show me something. You can be happy, you can have anger.
So a little it's really a really slim filtering type of thing, or you can maybe increase a little of the 2K maybe on the vocals. Right over here, as you can see, a little 2K to increase presence, but not too much of the 2K on the vocals. But parallel compression will also be a good a way of maybe getting them to stand out just a little bit, like not too much more than they are already, just to get the finished product of the vocals. Also, I may have heard something here at this point in the mix. Let me double check before I open my mouth about it.
Symphony. Oh, wake up tomorrow. The arches of a symphony. Oh, wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, I was right. So I heard like this sudden attenuation of the vocals. Wake up tomorrow. That like tomorrow, you can hear it ducking down like you automated the volume a little bit. There, you can hear it. It's kind of there. So it's coming down and then it comes right back up. Maybe it's something that you may have overlooked when you were automating that. You're the other voice. Is that you? Okay. Let me see. That's a cool idea, but I will say, if I'm being honest, Dapp's vocals aren't my style. I would listen to it. It doesn't sound right to me. Yeah, everybody's got to, everybody's vocals are different. It's really how, like, I can't change a person's vocal, foments or vocal tannins. I can't, your timbres. Everybody comes like with their own style. There's some singers that I can't stand their vocals, but they're famous, right? There's a few, right? But some people like enjoy it. Some people don't see a problem with it. Now, if there is an issue with it, it could be very much just cutting a little bit of the low frequencies out of your vocals to get them to sound a little bit more like, maybe I want to say less nasally, less throaty, I would say, but like parallel compression will also give you a little oomph, just a little thickness on the vocals, and then also like right here, what I saw or what I heard at this portion of the song, just right here, if you can kind of make a mental note or notes on this, you can hear the attenuation. See that? It goes down and it goes back up. There's no reason for that. I feel like it can stay consistent. You can even see, like looking at the waveform here, that it just attenuates and it goes right back up, which is totally audible. I wanted to make sure, but maybe fix that so it's just, these two things. Maybe you had issues with like a clipping or something. I don't know what the reason was for that. But if anything, the parallel compression is another good reason this is another good reason for using parallel compression, because maybe you were trying to tame a transient. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you for the gift sub, Nero, to Lord Thosmos. Lord Thosmos, are you here? Sometimes we get gifts. Danny D, welcome in. I didn't see you come in, Danny D. You're like hey Stega, how you doing? How you doing? So I'm seeing people coming in here and I didn't realize you're in. So thank you for not getting upset for me not seeing you. It's like I just didn't pay attention. But that's all I had. This is a really good vibe though. Just keep on with that, like the parallel compression. Like I said, these are really common tricks. I really stress on it a lot. I just want to be a little bit more creative. No worries. Danny D, yo. Danny D. All right, so next we've got, thank you for that, Nero. That was all I had on that. Everything else sounded really, really good. It was just, the vocals can be really difficult sometimes. And my advice for that is to keep, like, sometimes it even took me a minute to get my vocals right for my music. If you guys want to hear it, here it is. That's my rock alter ego. But like, it took me a while to get my vocals to sit right sometimes, because I have a very mid-range voice and it's very loud, so I can pierce through a mix easily. So if I'm not controlling my diaphragm, which took me, it was, kind of came naturally because I've always been using my voice. But like in front of a microphone, that's the first form of compression, is the diaphragm, our body, right? It's the first form. Like I usually like to record my vocals as loud as I can get them, like just before that point where it starts clipping when I'm going in. And that ensures like presence. It ensures like I don't have to do a lot of work in the mix later on. But I also do a lot of filtering, not a lot, but a moderate amount of filtering, and it's usually around 120 and it maybe to 200, so like a little bit 200 hertz, because I have a very, very, like my mid-range of my voice is very pronounced, you know what I'm saying? There's other people who have the opposite. They can go lower, and their low end is more like, like my low end is like a drawl. It's like a southern like drawl type of thing. It's like it's there, but I'm a countertenor, so I live very much in the mid-range when I do music, when I sing. So it took me a minute to get like a vocal chain that I was suitable. It took a lot of, not plugins, but just like being comfortable with the EQ and having not all, like for a little while I just had a vocal chain that I would always go to, like my compression and my EQing was all set. But then as I started like doing every song differently, I figured I didn't need those chains anymore, because it really did call for a different style of vocals. So, but you know, in the beginning, I really wanted to understand my vocals. So the EQing and having like a chain just dedicated to your vocals is a good approach. And then also, if you're bussing, which I really do, hey Doja, we played your song, your second song yesterday. You weren't here, but we listened to your second song yesterday, and then I was like, Doja, where are you? I was like calling for you. And I was like, Doja. But how you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. It's not you. It's me. It's me. It's not you. What's that, Theo? So it's kind of funny, that emote. Theo, you got some funny emotes. Bunny Bee emoting. Are you an artist, like one of those emote artists? Oh, more. Oh God. Visuals. All right. Let's see what we got next. We got y'all. Thank you for hanging out and wondering why I talk so much and are comfortable with that fact. Next we have Reiner the God with an MP3 at 3.93 megabytes, 1 minute 42 seconds. Let's go. Look at the string theory in this sound field. That's so neat. I love seeing that. Oh, nice. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. That was nice beat. Nice groove. Really nice groove. Yo. Love the guitar playing. Love the melody of the song. The highs were nice. The one thing I want to just say is, you heard I was kind of messing around with some decrackling, declipping plugins that seem to not work for this unless I go into it like very deep with RX-7. The one thing, or RX-10 now that I have it, the one thing, yeah, it was the little bit of clipping, maybe like a little bit of clipping on the bass line. There was just a little bit. It was very minimal, but I can hear that it was definitely baked in. That's why I was trying to lower things down in the MP3. So I would suggest like a global lowering of everything, because everything like mix-wise is perfect, okay? perfect on a mix level, right? Really good mix, you know. The one thing, as long as you do not need to pay, can you put it in the description as a producer? I'm in. Oh, okay. I mean, as long as wait, yeah, I want. Oh, you guys are doing some business. All right. Chats getting the collabs going. This is what I love about this community too. People meeting each other in chat and wanting to work with each other based off of what y'all heard. That's what I'm talking about. This is what it's all about. Everybody coming together, making music together, making the world a better place. Anyway, so yeah, that's all. Just a global lowering of the. Hello, can I have a song that I have a new song that I want to share. Absolutely, Shakran. Go, Chakra and DMB, bro. Yo, here's your link if you need it. Where are you? There you are. I don't know if you saw what I said. Let me go back because I so missed stuff. From you made it, Reiner. You made me say wiener. That's funny. Did you have a skip? Wait, am I like? We got Bunny. Oh, we have another song by Nero here. Did I not play the wrong one? Did I play the wrong one? Theo, did we not just hear you? Never had it figured out. Is that what we just listened to? I'm so confused. Help me out, chat. That's a nice beat. Oh God. Yo, God, Nero. God's like, yes, yo, as AKA Reiner. This beat is free is this beat or free? You want it? Whoa, this is real neat. Nice, you guys are doing business. Wait, did you check mark the skips that weren't played? I did. I think I messed up on that, Theo. Remind me of, I'm confused too. So if I didn't play, I thought I just played your song, but we will double check. Let's see. I mean, as long as you do not need to pay, you can put you in the description as a producer. I'm in. Oh, all right, guys. Hit me up on Discord. Here we go. So I think I caught up a little bit. I don't know if you saw what I said at all in terms of the check marks off of the Discord song links that were sent. I think I had a skip and one below me. Okay. I have 3 ones. Okay. 3 songs requires 3 so it's a sub per song if y'all, it's not just a sub and then you get to skip and put in 3 songs, but for the sake of, getting through it, it's 1 song per sub or tip or gift sub. That's the way we roll here. I subbed twice. Okay, got it. Okay, so let's got it. Little confused. Sorry, guys. Let me. Okay, we're good now. Those are the current skips. Okay, let's go. Let's go with the skips. I see, Bunny. I got it. Never mind. I figured it out. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, so when you got the second submission from the second sub from Bunny, and then after that we got another sub from Nero, and then we're gonna go into the free feedback. All right, thank y'all for clarifying with me. And we want to get in a few of the freebie feedbacks too, just so everybody's happy. I aim to please. Let's go. I'm muted. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. All right, just wanted to clarify. Yeah, of course. A sub and gift is fine. A sub and gift my second skip, just to let you know. Blah, blah, blah. Got it. There's no way he's not trolling. I'm calling NASA. I'm buying a Tesla. Don't do it. Don't buy a Tesla. Elon is, he's such a dirt. He's such a jerk. Why is my camera wigging out on me? Stop. Stop it. Meow. Let's go. I'm calling the IRS. Good. Tell them I don't want to pay my taxes anymore. I paid for a high-speed rail in California many years ago, voted for it, only for the local municipalities to cank the funding and the development of this high-speed rail because they wanted the rail to run through their towns to make now the whole rail idea is now inefficient because now it has to like zigzag through other towns. They've only built, I don't know, less than 20% of the railways, probably even less, and now it costs even more to build than it initially costed me in the initial phase of the tax burden. But still, anyways, never had it figured out. Work in progress by Theo Bunny. I need to drink some water. I'm parched.
Seems like I thought I had it all. Now I never had it figured out.
Welcome in, Absabi. That was neat. Nice little arrangement. Nice little song there. The vocals very quick, short, sweet, to the point. I feel like the guitar plucking a little bit of the higher end of the plucks, the kind of the snappiness of those plucks. Maybe could be a little tamed a little bit. It doesn't sound like a real guitar to me. It sounds like you're working with a MIDI instrument. Which is not bad at all. Just sometimes when we work with them, if you didn't, I mean, it could be just a guitar that I've never heard before, but pretty right. This is a MIDI guitar. Why does it sound offbeat? It did sound a little offbeat at first, but it was kind of a concept. I think it's a work in progress for sure. So as far as the song, the arrangement, yeah, the middle section of this arrangement. Let's see.
Seems like I thought I had it all.
And maybe a little filtering on the vocals.
Now I never had it figured out.
Like almost like I could see like the kind of a phone call, like the phone, you know, like a phone filter that would sound like you're talking on a landline type of thing, you know. That would be a cool use of the vocals for here. Because there's a lot of already thumpiness with the kick and the guitar chords. Right there, maybe it was a little offbeat for, I don't know, stylistic reasons. I don't know. Sometimes.
Figured out.
A little bit more, maybe. Let's just give you. I don't know if you can hear what I'm doing here. Let me know if you guys can hear this. I'm gonna try something. If you can hear the difference, I think I disengage this at one point once I got the new omnibus set up. That way when I press Sonarworks, y'all can't hear it, but let me know if you can hear this when I change. I'm just gonna boost the lows real quick and see where this takes us. And then as you know, with a classic Pultec, it's usually, let's go there. We don't need to worry about this region here. Let's just see something. Let's just run something. Can you guys hear the difference? I don't know if it's an ocarina would be nice on there. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, a flute would, you're right. An ocarina, like some kind of woodwind would sound good on this for sure. I don't know if you guys can hear that the VS the the plugin I was using here, this Pultec. Once I put it on, I don't know if you could hear the difference. I am a genius. You are. You are. I wouldn't have thought of that. An ocarina. I need to buy one. Or very high gain ambient guitar dipped in reverb. Yeah. Absolutely. It definitely has a lot of room for something in the ocarina or high lead guitar range. Absolutely, for sure. Again, this was a good little concept piece though. All right. Or a pan flute. And they're not difficult to build. Pan flutes are, let me show you here. Where's my, I need to get way more percussives, to be honest. I'm kind of like, for having a studio, I kind of need to get more percussion instruments. Absolutely need to do that. Because I've just been, that's kind of like every time I go to Guitar Center or every time I go somewhere, I buy like one percussion. That's kind of something I've been wanting to do, just like one thing at a time. Like go there and get like, you know, a shaker, go there and get like a guido or you know, which this, I think these are really essential to have also, like these guidos, you know. You know, these are so cool. So they give songs like that swing and flair that they need. But yeah, maybe humanize. Yeah, that's another good point, Bunny. Like humanizing the notes, humanizing the MIDI VST guitar notes. They'll take away the roboticness, especially when you're doing those kind of those arpeggiations on the chords. It does sound a little robotic, but if this is just a piece, because I'm coming at it from this is a work in progress. This isn't a finished piece. So I'm kind of giving feedback based off its arrangement, off of the choices you made using your chords. And I think everything works out. And if you were to use this and have a guitarist translate the chords for the final recording, that's pretty much what I would do. You know, if you knew somebody knew how to play those chords or whatever. But like a lot of artists will start in MIDI just to get the ideas out and then share them with others to see if those ideas work. And that's kind of where I'm coming at it with this. And then, yeah, the vocals, like I said, either a filter on them and try the phone thing. Try the phone sound, like a little bit more nasally filter type of thing going on, which might really work with this type of song. Like a whisper almost even, you know? Like there's certain songs where they're just whispering, but it's highly compressed whispering, and it's really present in the mix, and that might work with this. You know what I mean? Again, that's just my opinion, though. The velocity is already humanized. The only thing that the notes aren't put off grid on every section. Okay. Some DAWs that we have can automatically do this too. You can just right click, like in Studio One, you can right click, I think, and then click on humanize, and it'll give you a module will come up, and you know, however many milliseconds you want off of the bar, it will do automatically for every note. And it'll also randomize it as well if you want like randomization, a Gorilla's voice style. Yes, exactly, Nero, exactly. Kind of gorillas, exactly. What's up, Timber the Rapper? How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the sub and the follow. Yo, right on point with us. We're never gonna get to the free feedback queue here today at this rate. Nero's up next. Okay, see what you know what I did wrong, Bunny, is I accidentally put the check marks on that, and I was like, and then I accidentally put a check mark on your other song, so that's why I confused myself. I do this quite often. So the next song we got from Nero the Bard, done in BandLab, completely different, not a collaboration this time. Snowgrave is the name of the song, produced by Globe Beats, or Glob Beats, or GLB Beats. Let's go. Beautiful intro. There's that phone vocals. We were just talking about this.
It is so pathetic of myself to look at this in the same way. I'm just digging my own grave, cause no grave. It is too late to tell me to turn back. I know I'm sad, but I can't be depressed. They don't express, I know I'm stressed out. I just wanna pass out. I know it is getting cold now. It's not the time to have no crown. Give me another minute. Oh, I know life in Disney.
Oh, that's beautiful. Nice transition. Beautiful piece. Beautiful work. Really beautiful song. Really beautiful work. This is really well done. No feedback on this. I mean, like, sonically, really well done. We were talking about this. Theo G with the gift subs. Thank you so much. Yo, Theo. Tobias Cruz just got gifted a sub. Yo, we're gonna, wow, are we on a hype train now? We are on a hype train? Oh, wow. Let's go with the hype train. 62%, 4 minutes and 37 seconds and counting. Guys, this was another, Nero, this was a beautiful piece. This is really beautiful. The guitar sounded really good, present. I don't know if you were using a sample or if you played it yourself, but it doesn't matter. It was just really well done. It really sounded good. And then that punky ass bass state just came in, which was just great, you know? It was not, it was like overblown and well done. Like overblown meaning the bass was just like almost over the top. Totally punk, totally emo trap vibes on this one. And then we were talking about like we were just talking about this with Bunny. That's exactly the vocals I was picturing with the vocals that came in the beginning and came in towards the end. That really high filtered vocal and cutting it out, making it sound like somebody's talking through a telephone, basically, an old landline. Which somebody actually advised me to do that with this phone, which I think I might. I just, you know, we'll have a soldering day where we make, maybe one day I'll just do a soldering stream, because I got to fix a couple things anyway. Like on my dangerous monitor, I got to fix the connectors there, so I got to do some solder work on a circuit board, which I've actually never done. But this soldering cables, this could prove to be a really easy project, and I was thinking about doing that after somebody advised me in chat to do that. Let me see what we're dealing with here. Let me see. I'm so bad with chat today. I'm about to beat my last record. Y'all keep up the support, and thank you for the support. The vocals were from The Beat. Ah, I got it. Sheesh. Purple Music. Sheesh. All caps. Avenged. Yeah. Sorry. I should put I was going to do that, by the way. Do a yeah sound on my soundboard and some old school Shawn Michaels. Oh! I don't know if you guys remember him, but I have one of those skips. Can I have one of those skips? Timber the Rapper, thank you. Theo G, thank you for the 200 biddies. All caps, if you don't know Timber the Rapper, gifted 5 subs. Yo, Timber, thank you for the gifted 5 subs. And all caps, thank you for keeping me up to speed with everything going on. Yo. All right. Let's move on. Yeah, that was fire. That was a great fucking song. Really good work there, Nero. Let's move on here to, are we seriously gonna just be doing donos today, guys? Killing the feedback. You're killing free feedback right now. We gotta at least let's get one song in the free feedback queue. Just so they're not sitting and waiting. Let's see. I think we got that one already. From Nero. Jack Spade, are you here? Some of you guys, I feel really bad for y'all waiting, but hopefully the wait is worth it. Hopefully you're getting entertained by myself and all the good music that's coming in here while you wait. But we have you guys, AV, we got Purple, we've got Jack Spade. So we'll just get like one free song in here right now, and then we'll kind of toggle because we got a lot over here. We're not doing too bad actually. We're not doing too bad. So we can definitely get through everybody. Let me just get started with this first, Jack Spade. Jack Spade is a longtime supporter of the stream. So I want to make sure Jack, yo, well, hold on. You can play someone from the free first if you want. Thank you, G. Thank you, G. Theo. Let's see. We got a Tauntic who? The skip. Did you get the skip command? Did it not work? Let's give it to you here. I don't know why it's not working. I thought I fixed that. Lamau from Theo. I mean, you have 5 skips. Oh, shit. You have 5. Yeah. This is insane. Okay. You can play someone from the free if you want. I thought you weren't available. Pontic? Oh, maybe you guys are talking to each other. I'm on my phone, lol. Yo, fucker. I permitted that. I don't know why it skipped that. But anyways. Sometimes AI or just the bots don't understand just normal human language and the phrases and the way we speak to each other. But we got a song here by Jack Spade. Look at the album art here. This is really neat. Jack, you still with us? Jack? MC Lonely, welcome in. What's good? Jack Spade, you still with us? All right. Jack Spade might be back. Jack Spade's a huge supporter of the stream and has done so much just in general for us. I'm gonna make a placeholder for Jack Spade. I don't normally do this, but he's been such a big supporter, and maybe something happened. I don't know. We taunt each other to make conversation more entertaining and hide our sexual energy. All right, we're gonna go with the next song. We don't have Jack Spade in here currently, but we got Purple. Purple's here. Let's go with Purple. Jack, if you come back, we got like literally. I'm looking out for people who really have been. Yo, you received a level 2 hype train emote. YOLO! All right, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Choo-choo! Let's go. That looks like Martha Stewart. Like Martha Stewart having an orgasm for some reason. I don't know why. I don't want to visualize that, but now I did. Okay. Martha. Martha, you're so hot. We love Martha Stewart. All right, let's go with here, the Premaster. This is like some Tiger King shit, isn't it? Beautiful animal. I fucking love wild cats. Domesticated cats, you know, not so much. You know, I'm allergic, but if I could, I would. Just don't like animals on my countertops. Not so much, you know. Got dogs, chickens. I got a lizard that my son caught. There's no. Oh, there you are. There you are. There you are. We were just about to. Jack Spades here. All right, let's go. Close one. See what happens when I talk too much? People get chances to settle in. When's the last time you heard a song from me, Tontic? Oh, shit. I don't know. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. Tontic for sure. Let's go with Jack. Jack Spade, the pirate. Oh, this is a I got this.
He's keeping secrets. I don't know about you. There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets. Why don't we drop a bombshell, baby? And you didn't really think I'd find out. And the sellers crying. On the side with the lights out. Now that you're feeling fucking with my husband.
Yeah!
There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets. I don't know about you. There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets. There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets. I don't know about you. There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets.
Well, they got phone vibes up in there. Nice riser. That build-up was sick.
There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets. There's something in his eyes. He's keeping secrets.
Everything! This is a jam. Well balanced, yo.
Ooh, ice cream so good, bro.
Yo, that was good. Compared to what you worked on what you had last time, this was way just more polished, more fine-tuned. The bass, everything was really well balanced. Looking at it from this mix window, really like linear mix. I loved the just the chords you were playing, and the bass. The bass, the low end was really nice and consistent. And the vocals, just the way that you kind of boxed up the vocals in a way that they had that boxiness sound really worked for the song. So like a lot of times the vocals, you know, even I'm like sometimes feel like, oh, I don't want to strip my vocals down, but sometimes stripping them down or boxing them in the way you did here kind of you know, it makes it sound good. You know, it's whatever the song kind of calls for essentially. And I thought the drops were really good. Boom, right there. Yeah. That's great. I love the storm drums in the background, just kind of. Lot of movement going on in this mix. The diffusion. And see, look at the song in this case. This is like a full use of the spectrum here. We're rolling off literally around 10K. So, and it's like like I said, we've always talked about this in stream that I'm sensitive, more sensitive to the high frequencies. And this was done well. The high frequencies weren't too loud. It was obviously a very high, low end and mid range heavy song, and just a lot of the synth, a lot of that warmth from the synth was captivated, and you didn't drop any of it out. There was no mud. The kick was present along with the bass. Yeah, this was really, really well done. Done, ready to go. Didn't even feel like 4 minutes, to be honest. Felt like it just went right by. Narrow's back. Yo, the spectrum meter measuring the frequency. Yeah, exactly. It's not really we're just kind of seeing where certain frequencies may stick out. We're doing sonic analysis, and we look at the sound field. Not necessarily that every song should have like a stereo, like spread type of shit, you know, but whatever it calls for, the song sometimes could be straight down the center. And I like to see that decision visually, and I also like to use my my dangerous monitor here to get a good mono mix and to hear how it sounded mono as opposed to a stereo mix, and then the different speakers as you can see here. Yeah, that was so good. That was just like a really good vibe to that, and fits the album artwork, which didn't give you enough credit for this. I mean, this is just superb. AI or whatever it is, just superb. It's so cool. Hell yeah, Jack Spade. Thank you for that. Good old EDM. I missed that time, right, Sanko? So it's like an EQ. Yeah, it is exactly what it's basically analyzing the whole song just as an EQ. Like if you're using a stock EQ, has a spectrometer. Most DAWs at least do. Like for example, this we're measuring. It's got the bandwidths here from 20 to 20, I believe. You can't really see it on this end, and I can't either. So Studio One only allows me to see. It kind of like gives you the visual representation via the numbers here, but it does that as well. Kind of starts everything at 50, but you can see it marks everything accordingly where the position of my mouse is. So it just gives me a visual representation of what is in the song. Like say somebody used a snare drum, and I want to know where that snare drum was hitting. For example, we'll use this song. So in this song, a lot of that snare and clap, we're getting a little low end from the snare, but we're getting a lot of the snare, like it coming through here. And you can kind of see it, look at this little 2K here. That's where a lot of that kind of presence resides in, and you can see that's like right there. It's like in kind of, sometimes I like to use a rule of thumb with the snare. Sometimes it really depends, but sometimes the snare could be louder than the kick drum in some cases, you know, like especially like dubstep. Sometimes the snare is just a tinge bit louder than the kick, you know, which the kick is still loud as fuck, but you know what I'm saying? Like just allow it to snap through the mix. Sometimes that's necessary. Thank you as well. Yo, Jack Spade. By the way, what does an X mark on a song mean? Did I put an X? I think, wasn't that the song that you dropped in the dono? So if I'm not mistaken, doesn't mean that. I think wasn't that the same song you put a song in the dono. I mistakenly may have thought that was the song that we already listened to. All right. If not, let me know and we can work it out. Let's go. Oh, let's go with another. We've got another song here. We got Purple up right after this next free cue or donor feedback cue because we're got some paragraphs written here. Okay. Let's see. Listen, Bunny, is this you, Marionette? Marionette's Lament. That's some French shit. We got Marionette's Lament, and then let me put these in order real quick. We've got after that, Theo gifted some subs here, so we're going to honor this. And we'll probably go in between listeners here, and we'll kind of toggle between everybody. And then we've got Timber, and then with the MP3 and Narrow, another song from Bound Lab in there. Okay, so we'll kind of toggle between songs here, just to catch up, get the free cue a little bit caught up with everybody. All right, let's go with Marionette's Lament. And yeah, Marionette. Jeez. 7 layers. That's me. Okay. It had an X emoji on it. One that was in the free before I donoed. Oh, so we didn't listen to that, Narrow? We'll put it up. We'll put it up. Forgive me. It's been kind of a morning of scatterbrainness. Oh, let's see where you are. Where did I exit? Okay, you put it in the dono, right? So I think you removed it and put it in the dono from what I see here. So, all right, let's go with Marionette's Lament.
In the shadows I reside, with twisted minds I can fight, crafting illusions and weaving deceit, puppets dancing in my eerie domain. Their strings entwined, their souls entranced, for they will never be free. With every pull and twist, their fate sealed in a twist. I control every move, their every breath, their whole eyes reflect the fear that I create. In this mud-cup dance, there is no escape from my grip of death. Held by strings, they dance in pain, captured souls forever mine. With each haunting melody, a puppet show unfolds. And in this twisted world, their fate is sealed forever, is sealed forevermore. Every pull and twist, their fate sealed in a twist. I control every move, their every breath, their whole eyes reflect the fear that I create. In this mud-cup dance, there is no escape from my grip of death. Held by strings, they dance in pain, captured souls forever mine. With each haunting melody, a puppet show unfolds. Twisted world, their fate is sealed forever, is sealed forevermore.
Marionette, Antoinette. Oui, oui. Ooh la la. That was very seductive in so many ways. That was fire. It's so good. That was so good. Yo, that was fun. Very different from what we just heard. This guy, Starbeat's like dope. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely good. No feedback really on the sonic qualities of the song. Just really fun. Really sounded good. The vocals in this case were literally the vocals. Like, was that you singing? Bunny, was that you? Ooh la la. So good. Oh, a little English mixed in with the French. The French though. Those were AI vocals. I'm out of the job. I'm out of work. Not you singing. Those were AI vocals. Wow, great work. I got to start working with AI. Hey, I hardly know her. Oh, yeah, that was great. This was great. Just looking at the album art, the circusiness of the song, it's, you know, right up my alley. I love circus-style beats. They're just fun, and songs that go in that route can go in many different directions. This had a little bit of dark vibe to it.
Held by strings, they dance in pain.
You know?
Captured souls forever mine. With each haunting.
The reverb was perfect on the vocals. I thought the reverb was that AI drawn too. Plus, they want me to write their website, to which web development has been my dream job since I was 8. Moved out this month too, so my life is peaking. Congratulations, Timber the Rapper. Yes, I love seeing everybody grow, including myself. We're all growing here together. Our fully AI. What did you use, like Suno or something to get the AI vocals? What did you use? Let chat know. Also send a link to the AI site you used. Suno. Oh, well, I know where that is. Yeah, I know that. Suno. Wow, that was great. I've never used it. Like, I've used it for a little bit. I remember watching like some of the big streamers like Will Neff, Hassan, Sire, Carter, Cutie Cinderella. I think they all like did some kind of like Suno competition, beat making competition using Suno. And I was like, damn, none of the music streamers. The first music streamer actually told me about it was Charlie from Plus Six Productions. Another great music production stream. Very knowledgeable son of a gun there. But yeah, I will have to go, guys. So you can skip me. Okay, Danny D. I'm sorry we couldn't get to you, but we love you and hope to see you soon. All right. So, yo, that was great, man. Bunny, that was great. I love your style for sure. If you did this on Suno, then I'm going to do something on Suno very soon, though. Very, very soon. I've been dreaming about this opportunity to get like more, you know, timbers of vocalists into the studio, and it's just not at my, you know, I just can't like bring. It's easier. Like, I feel like AI will help with like certain songs where I need certain harmonies on. I think this is, so yeah. There should be some kind of. I don't know if there is, but did it take you like a long time to understand how to use it? Is it a slight learning curve or a big learning curve as far as using Suno and incorporating it with the music that you already wrote? Because I've tried to understand, like, you have to like map out all the notes, the song structure, everything, the arrangement of the song. Is that what, do you import your song and then the AI like can calibrate to it? And it's not that hard to learn Suno. You can add your own custom lyrics. Suno slaps, but people have their stances on AI to that prevent them from even touching AI due to the fear of it. That's like with everything, you know? Fear of the unknown, fear of change. But that's where the world's going. And if those of us who are music producers, if we're going to go against it and say, oh, this is, now I'm done, it's already going to do it, then it's really, I feel like I would be doing myself a disservice if I didn't utilize AI. I'm utilizing it for mastering for my final step, so I might as well utilize it for instruments if it needs it. If it sounds good and if it's going to help me develop a song, then why not? You know what I'm saying? So I'm only against the AI for the military use of it, really. Like, it's bound to happen, but our militaries around the world are going to use it, and that's what scares me more than anything. But not really more, you know, like the deep fake shit, and I don't know. I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's going to happen, but I'm not like so much dreading it more than I am like military use of AI, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go with purple. We haven't heard purple. Purple's been waiting, and I've been like just dangling food in front of this damn tiger for about an hour now, and this tiger's hungry, and if it doesn't eat, it's gonna kill me. Or look at him. He's hungry. She could be I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's yawning. Maybe it just woke up. I don't know. Let's go. Purple. The tiger is hungry and sleepy. One or the other, or both. Usually the tigers can be also hangry, you know. Let's go.
Did you hear that?
Oh, hell yeah!
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
This is so good.
Did you hear that?
Tiger uppercut.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Shit, if this gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potato.
Wow! Wow! That was so fire! Off the fucking hook! Yo, that was so fucking fart gas!
Fart gas.
Oh my god, that was so good! Wow! What? Oh wow! We've been waiting for that. We've been waiting for that. That sounded like a tiger. Seriously, tiger uppercut. Street Fighter 2. Straight up, I digged that. Yo, totally. I think everybody in chat digged that. Yo, Lonely jigged it. Digged it. Narrow's like, oh. Theo's like, fuck yes. Pure fire. This is fire. Drop. Purple's like one or, oh, okay, I'm going backwards now. I'm not entirely sure of the genre to call it other than what I label. I'm old school on this one. I'm going back in time here. Oh my God, made my cherry pie. Ay! Yo, that was so good. Like just the balance of everything, the balance of all the cameos of things coming in and out of existence. I love that. I love the low end and how the subs kind of just come in and then they leave. They're just there for basically the downbeat. And then the fucking stuttering of the beat, just keeping it going. That's just brilliant, brilliant use of the bass. So simple too. Everything was just so simple, you know? Of course I'm muted. Yes, because I was talking mad, the best, like some of the best words I've ever said came out of my mouth just now, and I was muted the entire time. My goodness. Okay, so really, no, I love the womps. I love the way the sub came in with the downbeat. I love the way after the the upbeat, there was that drop with the womp. Right before the downbeat. Maybe I'm getting the terminologies wrong for a minute. There we go. Those drops just really shake and rattle this room. This nice use of the subs. And then, yeah, like I said, with this, there's a really kind of a steady roll off around 2K, but not so much where you couldn't really hear the presence of the high end, the notes and all that stuff. And then it starts to drop off right around this point. So like really just kind of utilizing the whole spectrum here. Timber, if you're watching, this is kind of what we were using it for, and you can see just as you see the notes here. I love the Baltic / Iranian / Greek / what other cultural affinity uses Turkish, whatever culture uses those styles of woodwinds. I forgot the name of the flute. What's it called? If anybody can tell me. Not a oud, obviously oud's not even a flute or a woodwind, it's a guitar. I'm thinking of another instrument altogether, but I'm curious as what genre you would place this. It sounds like a track for a rhythm game, as example, just shapes and beats. I'm also curious what genre you would place it in. It's kind of pop, because because I had AI Nectar tell me you're talking about that. Yeah, I would say the song you put originally, I would say it was more like a folky, like going back to Theo's original, the song we just heard. I'd say it was like a folky, like kind of a pop folky type vibe because of the circus vibes, but it had some darkness inherent with it, which, when pop music is really kind of on the surface in terms of lyrically, kind of one of the defining features of pop is not to get too deep into the darkness, and to keep the notes pretty consistent across the board. Like they're pretty regularly used notes and chords that you would hear across many pop songs, which makes it also really popular. Yeah, but I think, yeah, for the earlier song, I said, yeah, that's what I was referring to as well. Yeah, man, interesting. I'll have to buy some. You actually have, if you're using a DAW, you have this. Every DAW should come with the Spectrometer. And this is just Studio One's version of a Spectrometer. Insight, this is the one I purchased, and it does have there's spectrogram, there's a sound field, there's a Spectrometer as well. And this can, look at how low this one goes. It really kind of labels everything accordingly. On the low end, but the Studio One is just as good, I feel, than Insight, and plus I feel like Insight has a really good spectrometer, but Studio One, like, look, you can change things. I'm sure you can do that with Insight in some ways. You can have different kind of characteristics of the spectrometer you want to see. Like right now we're looking at it in 12th octave, so I can see all the notes. Including the frequencies, so I can tell you, oh, this song's out of tune, your kick drum was out of tune. Like we had somebody came in yesterday who dropped a song later on, and the bass of their song wasn't working with the rest of the song. It was just out of tune, and so we were like, okay, well, the bass was in an A or a C, and the rest of the song was in the key of A. And so I can like literally hone in on the note / frequency of whatever instrument you're using and tell you to adjust it if it's off, out of tune, whatnot, you know. So the spectrometer is a very utilized. There's also free ones. There's a company called Black Cat Audio. Black Cat Audio Spectrometer, I think it's called. Here it is. So here's the website. Check this out. So this is free. This is a very useful. I have friends who actually are engineers, acoustical engineers, that actually use this. It's a dedicated spectrometer. I used to use it. I just found Studio One to be just as good. But if you're in need of a free spectrometer, this is a really good company for that purpose. And I mean, look at it. It really does go into the details here, as you can see, all the way from 10 hertz to 22K, which you don't really see that a lot. I mean, it's not really you see it in my meter as well. You can kind of say, oh, this is 10 over here, obviously. Like right here, this goes only down to 20 hertz. So 20 hertz and 20K. Whereas this one, and that's probably why my friend who's an acoustical engineer, that's probably why he uses this, because he does airports, acoustics for airports, and what they're measuring at the airport, for example, would be like frequencies in 10 or 8 hertz, which are unwanted frequencies to feel things, like especially when an airplane is rattling the entire airport. They actually build the airports acoustically, specifically so that you can't hear those planes take off. If we were to hear them take off, it would be really, really loud. You can still kind of hear it, but not so much. You might get a style like, okay, so let me see. I use FL, and the ones I've seen on there aren't very good. So yeah, try downloading this Blue Cat Frequency Analyst. I can actually put it in the Discord too, just in case you need that. But that's a very useful plugin, and I know people who are professional acoustical engineers that use that. So there it is. I just dropped it in the Production Knowledge channel on the Discord, which is open to everybody, by the way. So you don't have to be a sub or anything like that. But yeah, very useful plugin. Purple, that was fire. Again, I didn't give you enough credit for how amazing that was. All right. Next, we've got. Okay, let me just check how things are going in free feedback world. Okay. So we finished Jack Spade. We finished Purple. Next in the free queue, we have AV. And then Rabisco. Danny D had to step out. If he's back, hopefully he comes back, but I know he had to step out. Danny D is actually a dentist, so he's got a day job, and he loves it. Like most dentists, love their job. I hate Jatin. I hate Jatin. We'll get to you. Tontic, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, when was the last time? Remember? The 2 in a row, unless we get we'll get to the second submissions if we can. But out of the 3 that you have sent me, which one would you like me to play? Let me know. Maybe let me know in Discord, just in case I miss it in chat. You can let me know, like on one of your, maybe like put a check mark or like a dog or something, or maybe X out the 2 you don't want played yet. Okay, and then Sankoda will be our final so far on this free feedback. So let's see how we're doing on donor. We've got Bunny and Timber. Let's go with Bunny and Timber first, and let's just read off. Well, we'll go with Bunny first, and then we'll read off what Timber has to say in the Discord. All right, Strings of Fate. So Bunny has been gifting subs today, so we're as promised, we let them play a few more as promised. Probably someday, one day, will probably end up only being 1 song per person, whatever. But we haven't crossed that bridge yet. So, all right. Anyways, Bunny's been doing some different genres. We first heard an electric one, then we heard a guitar plucking one, like with MIDI guitar. That was just a concept piece, songwriting piece. And then the third one we heard was a circus-style pop song, kind of circusy, folky, type vibes. And this one now, labeled as a pop, uploaded 3 days ago, is, we'll find out, I guess, right? Strings of Fire, look at this. It's a Muppet, a zombie Muppet, looking at the Grim Reaper like, who the fuck you? Grim Reaper is trying to stare down the zombie Muppet, and zombie Muppet is not having it. Not having it. Like, fuck you. Strings of Fate ain't me. I'm playing my piano. Leave me alone. Let's go. I hate Jatine is me. Oh, lonely? Really? I guess we'll find out, huh? No worries, Timber. I'm glad I was able to help you out with that, and it's free. So anybody who, yeah, it's pretty safe, dude. It's not like a unknown company. Okay, let's see here. Man, Reaper sound bites. What genre would you put the song in before that? From before and muted again. Oops, muted. Lumfowl. Just sounds like a track for a rhyme game. Okay, I think I've already got all to that. I hope I did. Lol, yeah, I love incorporating ethnic elements in my music. Yeah, I love hearing ethnic elements. I mean, I grew up with, Greek, Mexican, but predominantly raised Greek because my mom was like the patriarch when she was around. And then she had us all do Greek dance and stuff, I wanted to do karate. I really wanted to do karate, Mom. And I had to do Greek dance, Strings of Fate by Bunny.
In the darkest corner where shadows lie,
this is totally folk. Another circusy folk song.
With every movement they dance and sway, a marionette's fate. In my hands they stay. I play the notes on my accordion of dark, guiding the steps, leaving permanent marks. They smile and laugh, but it's all a charade. The true desires forever betray. Puppet strings tightening their grip. Under my control they twist and flip, dancing to the tune of their lament. Trapped in a world of my own torment.
AI vocals, guys. This is seriously awesome.
Trapped in a world of my own torment.
Aww. Aww. Wow, that was great. Yo, buddy. So I'm loving the circus style pop music. I don't know. I don't know if this would even go into pop. I feel like this would still be considered a folk, like indie folk kind of vibe. It's dark. It's humorous in some ways, but it's also really serious too, which takes it out of the whole pop. I think the whole pop arena. The pop is like, a little bit more lighthearted. This is like, this has a place in like a Hitman movie or a murder mystery or something, but like a comedy, like a dark comedy. So the production value of this and the last song you played just have a lot of cinematic production value. It can be placed in, certain genres, and it's got this really dark vibe to it. Obviously, looking at the album artwork, I mean, what's not dark about that, right? Yeah, this was very well composed. The singing, because it was Suno, it was perfect. I mean, AI, like I thought that AI had no soul, but I think it's developing one, and it's going to start with music and us inserting the code via our lyrics. You know what I mean? So it can literally, that's what I think Twitch is here to do, by the way. I don't think Twitch, I've heard so many stories about Twitch not making enough money financially, just not meeting it, but I feel like it's a long-term investment to gather information about all of us so that AI could be essentially, made better. And, there's just more data, basically, based off of me as a streamer, based off the music you guys are sharing, based off of chat. I think Twitch is, this is maybe my theory. I mean, Dan Clancy, he's an AI guy, he used to work for NASA. So I just putting two and two together, thinking that maybe the reason the long-term endpoint of Twitch is really the virtual world, AI, and Apple started toying around with it after Meta failed. So after Apple and all the big companies start to put these VR goggles in our faces, it's going to become more widespread and more commonplace, I feel, where maybe they're just gearing up with all the data they're getting from us on Twitch to make a virtual world or a virtual recording studio, a virtual community center, whatever the hell it is, whatever we want, really, So I just think that's where it's going. I'm not 100%, but I think that's where it's going. I really do. Getting hit by, I heard about that. Yeah, they got hit for their apps not being, Apple not, especially I think for certain apps not being, what was it? It was like certain things that can't function on an Apple phone that are like you can't do on other phones or something like that. I forgot the whole. Find out after this time, dude, they're a monopoly. Yeah, they're going to get broken. I don't know if they're going to get broken up because they're Apple. And I think like capitalism's just rampant right now. It's just run rampant, They on purpose degraded Android users. Yes, exactly. That's what I was. Yeah. So that's not cool. And I think also in Europe they really started this movement with the USB-C. This is the old Apple connection, which came out right before they decided to go USB-C to USB-C on all the new devices. And that's because Apple kept changing their connectors, which literally, like, you had to buy, like, it just rendered things obsolete because small things like connections, it's just so stupid, right? I just don't understand it. Even with this iPhone, like now it's all USB-C, it's all like universal, and Europe kind of started that with, I think they sued Apple, the European, I don't know if it was the EU, I forgot who it was, which country started it, but yeah, there was like some bullshit, like why, and not only is it bad for consumers and loses our faith in the company, but it's also bad for the environment having to like throw out a phone because it's got an old connector. What the rest of the phone's fine. All the components are like rare earth minerals and rare metals, and we're just tossing it, like because of one little connection that's not compatible anymore. Ridiculous. Way to go, capitalism. Way to go. All right. Yo, that was awesome. Again, Bunny, I'm going on my little capitalist rant. Nero, you hear? New Insta with Nero. We got a new Insta with Nero here. To make the iPhone seems better. Yeah, you know what? Also, Apple has the worst tactics on things, including them not updating the messaging system. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, that was so good. Like in terms of like a mix, everything really came through exactly how I wanted to hear it. It's just another song that you can put in that EP of yours with the other Circus song, and I think that will be a cool little EP that you release. I don't know if you're going to be releasing any of this stuff, but it sounds like kind of a concept going on, like a 4-song EP or even 2 songs extended. Let's go with New Insta by Nero. You're welcome, Tino. All right, let's go. I might release my singles, possibly. I think a 2-song EP would be cool with that.
If you want some beef, go and grab some chocolate. If you want with the dick, you can bring
There's that punk bass. that from? What game is that from?
Shit, I seen it. You be lean and pressing Q. You know why I ain't talking to you. Yeah, I know that you think I'm a fool, but I'm not.
Zelda. Yes, Puka. That was fun. That was fun. Again with the punk bass. Loved it. The overbearing, over the top bass. It's a thing, guys. Everybody knows this, except for obviously some people come into chat and go, the bass is too much. And then we have to school some people in chat like, hey, no, this is this actual thing. This is different from your emo trap styles that you did previously. This was more like aggressive, in your face. The vocals were perfect. Everything about the vocals, and I loved how the Zelda theme or whatever that yeah, I call it punk bass because like, you know, when we hear bass, it's generally like, you know, smooth and not over the top. But ever since the, you know, trap music started coming out and the SoundCloud artists started coming out and they wanted to make the bass sound good on shitty speakers, for example, or on speakers that can't like really produce that and that amount of bass. And so they wanted to rattle the speakers, essentially get it over, like no production, minimal production, right? Just about getting it out quickly. And I think it just started like to become a stylistic thing to have the bass over the top, almost bursting, literally almost breaking up, like almost where it's like breaking the tweeters on my speakers, but it's not, because it's everything's basically everything's done well in terms of the bass is not gonna bust my speakers, but it's like it's like that fine line before it does break up. And that's, I call it punk bass because it's anti-establishment bass. It's like we have grown up with bass to sound a certain way, and this new modern style of using bass for certain genres is a completely punk thing. It's like punk. When I say punk, it means against like the norms, what you are normally used to hearing when you hear bass music, music with bass. So let me give you that feedback link. Welcome in, music by CT. Welcome in, welcome in. So that's why I call it punk bass, because it's a very punk thing. It's a very anti-authority, very anti-established kind of vibe with that bass, you know? So I kind of came up with the term. Punk music is like literally the reason it came out, the reason they called it punk was because it didn't follow the norms of normal rock and roll. It was very much fucking like not to sound good vocally. It was very much just fucking belting it out. And I think it evolved, punk music evolved into more of the death metal, you growling. I mean, there's so many things that evolved, like not only classical music, but the juxtaposition of those two styles, classical and punk music, just developed another genre and another set of genres all in of themselves. So it's just, that's why I call it punk bass, because it's definitely not what you would normally like do, but now it's a thing. So it's become such a popular thing that people are really going for it, and a lot of people like it, and I do too, if it's done right, especially when you're bouncing it off those high Zelda notes. The Zelda notes were cool because at one point they were like nice and smooth, and then they started to get a little gritty and aggressive and a little bit of a distortion, which I thought was really useful, especially with this style of music. It was really good, and your vocals really present. Again, Nero, you the man. All right, next we got AV. We're gonna get some free cues up in here because you guys are just paying me way too much money today. So let's get one free cue up in here for now. We've got where are we? We've got Tontic. We haven't, oh my god, we gotta go. I Hate Jatin, Rabisco, AV. There we are. AV. Throw some DS. And let's check that off. And then after AV, we got Rabisco. Danny D couldn't be here, so we'll skip Danny D. We got Rabisco. Let's see. Is that you, Versace on the floor? Yeah. Okay, that's you. Okay, that's coming after the next. I Hate Jatin, if I'm pronouncing that right. And then Tontic, welcome back again, Tontic. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. We got like some beautiful songs coming in. And I think you just uploaded that new song, right? And then Sangoda. Bad by instrumental. Rainer, I think we hear one from Rainer earlier? Let's see. Yes, we did. So we'll have to skip over the second submission and then get back to it. Nectro, unless you sub for that second song, I will honor it. But we'll probably be able. What time? How are we on time? 11:42. We're still good on time. I'll be out of here sometime after 1, close to 1:10, 1:15, and we'll raid out. We'll stick together as a community and raid out together as a community. You know, it's also I've also understood, like a gigging musician, for example. I know some of you guys have things to do. I understand that. We all have things. We all have lives. We all have jobs and off-stream activities that we got to get to, kids, families, whatnot. The thing is when like when you go to like an event, like you see a band play, I remember going like to gigs and stuff, and some artists would bring a crew of their people to watch them do their gig, and then they would leave right after their set was over. And a lot of the other artists like that were playing after the band, particular band that left, like cringed. They're like, no, we're not going to call that guy when on our next gig. We're not going to have them open for us on our next gig. So like a lot of artists don't realize when they go on gigs, they don't stay. Some of them don't. Some of them stay and they want to hear the rest of the bands play to support all the musicians that came in there. I don't think it's anything. There's no difference with feedback. It's like a live show. People are waiting to be heard. Stick around, have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Have some fun with chat. Have some fun with each other. Collaborate, communicate. And then you're also networking with all these great instrumentalists here that just, you know, even last night, today, we've heard so many amazing songs from start to finish. And for me to miss out on any of that, it's just, it's hard to even fathom, because I'm missing out on inspiration. I'm missing out on supporting y'all who are working really hard on your craft and just want the same amount of people to listen to your song. You know what I mean? That were here initially. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless people have things to do, I understand that. I'm not holding you hostage, but it's really great that you all are staying here and seeing this through. I really appreciate it. All right, let's go with Avi, and then we're going to go with another dono after Avi. Okay, here we go. Throw some DS at me. Throw some Nintendo DS at me. Throw some DS. Throw some dank smoke at me. Look at that. That's kind of kinky. I gotta say, hip hop rap. Here we go. Reminds me of Mass Effect. Oh, hell yeah, this beat's rad. Yo, Music by CT, thank you for the sub. Get your song in the dono queue. Timber, we'll get you on next. Yo, that was great. Almost like I said, it reminded me of Mass Effect. Like I was like on my ship. You know what I'm saying? I was on my Mass Effect ship. That was badass. That sounds like a beat that's worth selling for sure. Like nobody's flowing to this yet. It sounds like it can go in so many different directions in terms of rap. It was a great loop. I love the beat. Everything was really nice and balanced. Obviously, everything's not mastered yet. Looking at the waveform here, maybe a little bit more like some mastering would just bring everything up in terms of levels. But in terms of mix, looking at it from my perspective, it was a really nice, well done mix for sure. Linear, like pretty straight across, all the way across from end to end. And then obviously the roll off starting a little bit around here. Yeah, that beat was fucking awesome. Again, nothing stuck out to me as concerning either. So, yeah, 80. Oh yeah. All right, and next we've got Timber. Thank you for waiting so long. Okay, Timber, thank you for that. You're on right now. We had to get through like at least one of the free queue in there. AV, yo, thank you too so much. That was fire. Sell that beat if you're selling it. That's definitely something. First, obviously, I don't know. Do you guys sell beats mixed or mastered first? Because I'm wondering, asking for a friend. Because I realize like if you send something that's already mastered, and then you're throwing vocals on top of that, then you got to remaster it and stuff like that. I wonder how you guys go about selling your beats off. Do you sell them as just pre-masters, just like a mix down of your beat, whatever. I was kind of wondering about that. Next song we have by Timber. It was produced by Timber, vocals and lyrics written by Timber, and mixed on my own. Brother played the guitar and the solo. When you look at the grass, but only see the blade. When you okay, there we got the lyrics. When you look on a sunny day, but you only see the shade. When you try your best, but never seems okay. You say you feel better, but I'm out of phase. I spent days dazed about my room and still no change. I try, I do, but everything is out of place. Sometimes I hear the voices whispering, the voices. But whatever I do, I can't let them win. Sometimes I hear the voices whispering, voices. But whatever I do, I can't let them in. Guitar solo, sometimes I hear the voices whispering, the voices. But whatever I do, I can't let them win. Ooh, this is really interesting. All right, let's go. Diamonds in the Rough. Like the organs already.
When you look at the grass, but only see the blade. When you look on a sunny day and you only see the shade. When you try your best, but never seems okay. You say you feel better, but I'm out of phase. I spent days dazed about my room and still no change. I try, I do, but everything is out of place. Sometimes I hear the voices whispering, the voices. But whatever I do, I can't let them win. Sometimes I hear the voices whispering, the voices. But whatever I do,
Yeah, that guitar is great.
Sometimes I hear the voices whispering, the voices, but whatever I do, I can't let them win and win and win and win and win. Sometimes I hear the voices whispering. I can't let them in.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. Ooh, ice cream so good.
Yo, that guitar was solo. Like, you know what it reminded me of? There is no pain, you are receding. The distant ship smoke on the horizon. There's like a kind of influences you got from Comfortably Numb from Pink Floyd, and a little bit of influence in the beginning of like had some Citizen Cope vibes, and then your own flair on all of it. So I could feel like I don't know if you're into Citizen Cope, but it had those vibes in the beginning. The one thing I had, this like the rest of the song was good, really good, fucking awesome. The lyrics fucking intense, really good songwriting. Pink Floyd's our biggest influence and our favorite band, so I'd love to hear that. Yeah, definitely had Comfortably Numb, like chords and vibes, and you know that's why it took me in it for a minute. But then the vocals were just completely different, you know, like nothing like Pink Floyd. The vocals were definitely your own, and really deep, good songwriting. The arrangement was great. The one thing that I was like just a little maybe not fix, but make a little is the snare. I think the snare needs a little bit of verb on it, or maybe just maybe if you either toy around with a verb, maybe a slap delay, or maybe sometimes the verb can be a little too much, so sometimes we'll use delay to make it sound like a reverb because it will just decay off. You have a little bit more control. Try doing that with the snare, a little reverb maybe, just to get it to come up a little bit more, or just to maybe also like parallel compression. Again, we talked about that earlier. That's literally using the sends, like for example, sending that snare drum to a bus that you have in Fruit Loops that has a compressor on it, and it's a very, very aggressive compressor, but you're not gonna have the fader set to 0. You're gonna actually like start at nothing, and then rise the fader up until you suddenly hear the snare pop through. Like it's got to be done from no snare at all on the parallel compression bus to rising it up a little bit. Now, if you guys need to learn a little bit more about what parallel compression is, yeah, verbing the snare and a little bit of either compression on the snare itself or just parallel compression on the snare. You can go either way if you don't want, if you want the elements of both a compressed signal and not compressed. I like to utilize it for like things like the snare and kick drum in many instances, but you can also just add a compressor to the snare, see if that works. Now, if you're adding a compressor straight to the snare, I wouldn't go so aggressive on the compression. That's why I like to use the parallel compression, because you can go aggressive and then blend that aggressive snare in with a non-compressed signal that has more dynamic range, essentially. But that was it. Just like on the snare, that was it. That was the only thing I had on this. Other than that, it was really good songwriting and influenced by the best band of all time, in my opinion, for sure. Hell yeah. Thank you, Timber, for waiting, and sorry to keep you waiting so long, but I'm so glad that you're here with us today. And you are the leader. You are a Hype Train conductor. You got the Hype Train conductor badge on you. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. All right, so who do we got next up in this bitch? Narrow. Let's go. We got Narrow. And so we got 2 songs here. Narrow. Let's go with Narrow. Don't Go. And let's so Don't Go production, Young Taylor. Okay, produced by Young Taylor. This looks very, 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 very mastered. Essentially, a lot of limiting going on. That's what you basically can see when you see the essentially the waveform doing its thing, like flattening up on the top, as you can see here. But there definitely was some limiting, and some of these kind of made, I guess, no, they didn't. All right, let's go. Oh, I Hate Zaza. We got Zaza up in this one. We all know Zaza. So this is Zaza. Wait a second. Nero, are you Zaza too? Am I losing my mind here? Nero, you're Zaza, right? The first I wrote melodically? No way. Timber, that's awesome. Like for a mix, that's pretty damn good for your first melodic song. Absolutely. A lot. I'm sure a lot went into this, you know. Verbing this. Okay, so where are you at? Narrow. What's good, Zaza? Where's Zaza? Is Nero the bard, Zaza? No. You're not Zaza, Nero, are you? Is this all? It says I Hate Zaza, so that's what I was wondering. Because I know Zaza. I'm a mod in Zaza's stream. I think he ate. No, I'm not, but it's a collab. Oh, okay. You collaborated with Zaza. It's lonely, right? I was like, what's going on? And it says I Hate Zaza, so Zaza straight up put his name on that shit. Let's go.
Taylor about the fucking flex.
String theory in the sound field. Look at that. Nice drop.
Taylor about the fucking flex.
All right. And then the growling and the yelling and the anger, the aggression came out towards the end. I liked it. Fucking emo kind of beats. Nectro said that, well, this is this is a beat that he used. You know, if it was some beat you guys got off of Splice, you know, it's yeah. Right? Did you guys get this off Splice? I mean, not that it's a bad thing, you know. Sampling to make your ideas come to fruition is not a bad thing. It's from YouTube, lol. No way. Okay, well, I mean, you know, whatever gets your song across, right? I don't know where Za got it from. Probably got it from YouTube, as Nectro said. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, look, if it's there for the taking, for the picking, you know, and if it can, I'm certain that maybe the beat might have been the same, but maybe the lyrics were different, and you know, just people do things to get their ideas across, and you know, if it's out there, sometimes we duplicate efforts, sometimes we, you know, sampling is another beast. Really, it is, especially when you're on Splice or YouTube, and all of you guys are out there searching for sounds and trying to figure out what works well with your songs. Sometimes we might find some overlap, and you know, who owns it? It's like all of yours. You know, you own it. You're the owner now. You know what I mean? The voice, I thought the voice was really good in the beginning. Let's go here. Let's go in the beginning. Yeah, like, so this compared to the other songs you have, I wouldn't say that the voice wasn't present. I'd say the voice was pretty spot on point, and then towards the end here, it started getting aggressive.
I don't wanna throw pity for this. There's something riding me like you would be a shot in. I know I have problems and I'm gonna solve them on my own.
Yeah, I like the vocals, the aggression in the vocals. It comes in and comes out. I like that. It's just a very kind of emotional type of feel. Yeah, it really sounded good and looked good. Of course, dude. Of course. I don't know what to say. The beat was spot on. The vocals were right there. They were present in the mix. And that's really what the song is about. All right. Let's go with... We got... I don't know why I didn't turn that one off. I feel like I have like something in my nose that keeps tickling me. It's just a nose hair that's just out of place. Let's see, who do we got next? We got Lonely. We got MC Lonely up in here. Let's see what we got going on in the Dono. Let's look real quick. So we just heard what do we hear? Timber a minute ago, and then we heard Narrow. That was what we just heard, I think. Christopher Tapia in the Dono. Let's play you. Christopher Tapia is here. I hope you're still here because you donated. Oh. What happened there? What happened? Hold up. Oh, this beautiful song by Tontic. Hold on, guys. Hold on with that. All right. Let's see here. We got Versace on the floor. Okay, that's... Got to get myself organized. Today, I'm super disorganized with this. We've got Puka Panda. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We got to get this. We got to get it going. Okay. We've got Tontic. Wow, we are the free queue's getting hit hard today, y'all. All right, let's go with Christopher Tapia. That'll be our last Dono. And then we're gonna smooth sailing for the free queue, okay? And then after that, yeah, we've got some time here, so y'all don't go away. We've got plenty of time to be heard. I'm pretty sure. All right, so maybe we'll probably get through everybody. So let's go with Chris, our last Dono of the day. So let's go with ID number 36, Christopher. Christopher? Hello? Christopher? Oh, there you are. Yo! All right, let's go.
Wanna let go, just say so, it's your truth. But if you want wanna stay low, the joke is on you.
That looks like a magic mouse.
I've been through the tidal waves that held me down, kept me afraid, until I harnessed my own strength, and now everything has changed. So here I am, can't lose it all, won't back down, no I won't fall, taking chances, breaking.
I like how you brought those taiko drums in. Maybe a little de-essing.
Stay low, the joke is on you. I've been through the tidal waves that held me down, kept me afraid, until I harnessed my own strength, and now everything has changed. So here I am, can't lose it all, won't back down, no I won't fall, taking chances, breaking walls, 'cause I'm invincible. Falling down to you, falling down to me, falling
Nice.
falling down to you, falling down. So here I am, can't lose it all, won't back down, no I won't fall, taking chances, breaking walls, 'cause I'm invincible.
Oh, hell yeah. That was awesome. Love the movement. Love what you did with the panning. I love the taiko drums that just came in at one moment, like every drop you did. I love that. Or actually the transition points that you had. I love the taiko drums just coming in and then that's it. You eased off of them. I love that. It really, the kick sounded really present. The one thing, that sub and square bass, YOLO. The one thing that I probably would do is put a de-esser on your vocal chain, especially when you're working like Auto-Tune and Melodyne. Sometimes they will accentuate the plosives or the sibilants in your vocals, or even certain instruments like guitar, for example, like when your fingers are sliding up and down the neck, up and down the neck on the guitar. Yeah, maybe a de-esser just to kind of tame a little bit, just slight de-essing, not so much. That's the only thing I really that was really standing out to me. Other than that, this was a really, really well done song. Really well done. Yeah, just some de-essing.
If you wanna let go,
I love that when you do that. Whatever you're calling her, I love the way you pan that back and forth. That was neat.
let go.
Yeah, let's go.
If you wanna let go,
Now there it's a little bit tame. There we go. Get a little, maybe a little bit of sibilance there. That's about it. That's all I really noticed. And also, you know what I also like to do is I throw, like, if you have like an issue with the sibilance, many of the times it comes in the reverb. So throw a de-esser on the reverb bus or wherever you're sending the reverb to. If you're working in Ableton, I notice a lot of artists do this. They will put the reverb, they'll slap it right on the channel, which is technically a CPU, like it's gonna take a lot more RAM up, a lot of CPU strength when you do that. I see a lot of people doing that in Ableton, and there's some app, like even in Studio One, there's something called the Events, which is a really cool feature in Studio One where you can literally like bake in a reverb or a delay on a certain like section of a stem, any part of the song, whatever, or certain, they call it events in Studio One, but it's the same thing as a stem. And de-essing on the reverb is really something I always do, especially with vocals. I always throw a de-esser on the reverb for the most part. unless I really did have some sibilance control in my vocals. But like, doing vocal exercises can help. Also, like, doing a lot of tongue twisters, like she sells seashells by the seashell. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Stuff like that with the S's. Those really help like reduce the sibilance, help us control like the S's in our just everyday speaking regimen. So I think that would help a lot. Other than that, this was really good. Yeah, really good, really positive, a lot of energy. And the album art looks like a Magic Mouse. Stand by that. Let's go. Next that was the last dono for now. Yeah, look into de-essing the reverb. If you have a de-esser in your DAW, that's great. If you're using Ableton, try to use the returns. Ableton already has this feature. Like if you open it, I use a Studio One, but I also have Ableton for its features like the session view. But let me just show you real quick what I'm talking about. I'll open Ableton real quick when it comes to this. Let's go, Lonely. You're up next. I'm alone, aka MC Lonely. Let me see if I can pull up Ableton real quick. Where are you? Ableton? I hardly know him. Where is Ableton? There it is. You're down here. Oh, okay. So if we look at Ableton Live, I'm using Studio One, but generally in Ableton Live we see this, and some people don't realize that it's already on their vehicle. There is already a reverb bus set up like automatically. They got a delay bus with a delay already like stock, right? So this would be bus B. So they label it differently. It's not like bus 1, bus 2. It's basically a return track. If you go over here, right click, you insert a return track. That's basically a bus, and Ableton's way of saying bus. And so I'll slap my reverbs, for example, on the reverb bus, and then whatever channel you're using, MIDI, whatnot, there is a sends feature where you can send to the reverb. So I'm pushing this right here, as you can see on this audio track. Oh, wait. Is there a way to make this bigger in Ableton? I don't think so. But yeah, so the sends, these are the sends. So you're sending the track to a reverb, and then on this bus here, if you're using Ableton, you add like, I don't know if you can add inputs. I've kind of forgot with Ableton. You probably can. Yeah, you can drop the effects right here. You can drop in a de-esser, which Ableton probably, I want to see, esser. Would it be in the, yeah. So Ableton has a de-esser already in it. Split band de-esser. It's got its own regular de-esser compressor. There you go. So you can slap that on there and then adjust it how it needs to be adjusted. But that's, so most DAWs actually already have this feature. So really useful to know. And I wish I knew this back in the days when I had Ableton. I would just slap the reverb on the channel, and then that would just burn the hell out of my computer back in the days. Don't say, let's go. All right, so that was my 2 cents on that. And let's move on to MC Lonely. Welcome in. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Christopher Tapia, that was fire. Thank you for joining us. Don't go away. I hope you can hang out with us for the rest of the stream. We've only got about an hour left of stream, a little less, about an hour though. MC Lonely, and then we're gonna just keep going with, we got Winter Breeze by Tontic. We got Thanko De's Bad Bye. We've got Nectro coming up. We haven't heard you in a minute. Hopefully we can get to everybody. Let's see here. Reiner, we got Nectro, we got Cayenne. Oh, Cayenne's up in here. Always fun to hear what Cayenne has. Let's load this up now so we're not waiting on me. Okay, so we got Cayenne. We've got Puka Panda. Puka Panda, y'all, blew us away last night. Literally blew us away with this Dune style groove that was just so engaging. We had to give Puka a sub. We had to. I had to. You're chilling? Okay, CT, you're good. Thank you for chilling out with us. So yeah, let's see here. Oh man. Fixing my back here. So let me just go back. We got Puka Panda, we got Doa, DOA. Another amazing electronic artist. And then after Doa, we've got, that's it. I think we're going to be able to be okay. I think we're okay. And then I'll go with some of these second submissions. Like we've got one. Jatin, do we hear you? Oh yeah, we got you up in the queue here. Wait, let me just double check. Nectro, Senko, Pontic, Lonely, and yes, Versace on the floor by Lonely. I feel terrible. We've got Rabisco still. We forgot Rabisco. We forgot. Let's go with Rabisco real quick. After Rabisco, we got Lonely. There we go. Now I'm in order. Okay. I'll put a check mark next to that now. Okay, so now I can go off of that. Okay, so let's Rabisco, you here? I hope I didn't lose you. Let's see if Rabisco's here. Why am I? I'm like a chicken right now with the head cut off. Wild Boars, welcome in. You know the drill. Drop it in the free queue. That's not you. No, this is Rabisco. Rabisco, you with us? Yeah, Jatin is you. I got that for sure. You're in there. I just suddenly skipped over Rabisco. Maybe didn't. I just had her set up. I'm glad we got to it now. But Rabisco! Rabisco! Are you here? Here! Jatin is your real name? Nice. Did I say that right? Or is it Jaden? Jatin? Jatin? Is it Ja or Ja? And is it In or, what's the Wild Boars? How you doing? Is it In or Jatin? French? Rabisco's not around. I'm sad to not see you. Hopefully we can get you back. You're new to the stream, I understand, so we'll give you a placeholder for a few. But we might have to skip you if we don't get you back in time. All right, so let's go with Jatin, aka MC Lonely, and he's alone, y'all. Give him. Oh, good. Give MC Lonely a hug. Give MC Lonely a hug, guys. Everybody, he's alone. He's lonely. Needs a hug. Let's go.
Tell how you do that.
I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Wait. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone, wait, I'm alone, I'm alone, wait, I'm alone, wait, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, I don't wanna break your heart, दिल मेरा साफ, मुझसे कोई गलती, भगवान करो माफ, कितने साथ और कितने खिलाफ, ये जान तेरी वजह मुझ पे चढ़ते बिन बार, प्यार का कोई मतलब नहीं पैसों से ही निपटार मेरा बुरा वक्त फिर भी दिल बरकरार लिखता गया रात पर मैं बजे 4:30 ये सो कॉल गैंगस्टर सभी खड़े बार I'm alone I'm alone I'm alone I'm alone wait I'm alone I'm alone I'm alone wait I'm alone लोने की वापसी wait shooting stars लोने की वापसी जब था बुरा वक्त तब साथ परिवार था करूँ क्या इस वक्त में मेरा ये विचार था कभी जीत कभी हार मैं तो खुद कोई भूखाता कौन रियल कौन फेक मैं सबको हूँ पहचानता wait मैं सबको हूँ पहचानता wait मैं सबको हूँ पहचानता I'm alone wait I'm alone wait
Yeah, baby. So lonely. I love the beat. The beat was consistent all the way through the song. And then the ambient background noise that you had, like the little melodies that you had going on in the background, they were just right, not like too forward, not too far back. It was just right across the board. And the lyrics, you know, some of them I think you were speaking right? French or something? Was that French? So maybe you were speaking a little bit of French. I didn't understand it, but can't give you feedback on whether or not it was intelligible but I can tell you it was clear and I can hear it.
I'm alone.
Yeah, because you know what's interesting about this is a lot of that melody going on in the background is not at all competing with your vocals, so your vocals really stand out really well. The bass is really the driver of this song, and it's punk. Look at where we're at. We're at the -6 here, so we're really pushing that bass as pretty much as hard as we can without it breaking up and sounding awful. It was just right, you know? And then your vocals really, really present, and you got that mid-range kind of love in your vocals already, so it's like, I don't know if you need to do a lot of EQing. If you did, like with your vocals, it sounds like your natural resonance is within this region right here. Maybe an alto or something, I don't know, but it has that vibe for me that it would be very easy to, with your style of vocals, to not worry about a lot of EQing, you know, maybe some filtering, but really kind of stands out on its own with just a little bit of compression that you have. But yeah, it's Hindi. Oh, duh. Of course, I know Hindi. Duh.
Bruh.
Just finished your stream? You streamed just now? Stanko? How did it go? You streamed. Where? On YouTube? What'd you do? From India. Nice. Okay, I for some reason thought Jatin, thought French, but maybe you did tell me you're from India and I just forgot, so my bad for that. You've got some noise coming through on your meters, just wondering. So what's going on right here is just this a natural floor, noise floor, and it's like, I mean, inaudible, if you can, you know, even if I blast the volume up right now on my mixer, it's literally maybe the white noise inherent in anything, but it's definitely, there's just the noise floor. There's nothing on, there's no microphones on or anything like that in the studio. It's just what even if we go, for example, on this spectrometer, you're going to see a slight little noise floor. Everything has a slight noise floor at the bottom. You know, there's obviously something. It could be the gear, it could be the volume on the song. Well, we don't have the song volume up right now, so yeah. Let me see what happens when I... Let's see. Yeah, not a big deal. It's nothing at all audible that you will hear or will affect the listening experience. Everything inherently has noise on the floor. Yeah. It's so low, it doesn't matter. Look, I mean, the levels here is like, you know, beyond -96. It's really low. So no worries about that. But yeah, if you notice, like many spectrometers will show this. You know, and then if I throw a compressor on there and slam the compressor, then you'll certainly hear the noise floor, the floor. Yeah. Want to check my stream? I've made some electric stuff. Send me it in the streamer shout-outs on the Discord. I'd love to see it. That's the real Bassman right there. Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I love the presence of the vocals. It's just really there, like, throughout.
Wait, Shooting
I
stars.
guess that does sound like Indian, not French.
Slowly give up, see. Slowly give up, see. Slowly give up, see.
There was a little right there, a little a click or a little
Slowly give up, see.
right there. There's something you may want to fix. Either like crossfade or kind of like it could
Slowly
be,
give up. Slowly give up, see.
yeah, it could be just like you connecting two different waveforms together, like two different takes maybe, and then maybe just crossfading them, and then just kind of dipping them a little bit to alleviate that. There might be also like some plugins you can use, like let's see if this even helps. It could probably be a mouth declick, but let's try this regular declick.
Slowly give up, see. Slowly give up, see.
Not that one. Let's try the mouth declick. And if it's not, it's like literally a physical thing that you can actually fix in the DAW.
Slowly give up, see.
Oh yeah. There's definitely it's a click. And that was the only thing I was hearing at all. That's why I wanted to go back there, but that's it. Kind of fix that. I wanted to finish off my album. I mixed and mastered it by myself in a hurry. Oh yeah. You know, when I mix something, I usually master, well, it depends on the day. If I'm in the studio all day and I'm mixing, I tend to master like the second day or the day after, but I'll get everything into the mastering and get it all set up, you know, the mix. And I'll even after like a day of mixing, my ears are just like 14 hours on the ears, you know what I mean? It can have an effect on your listening experience for mastering, but I will load everything in my mastering program, and then I will get the levels, like the loudness metered and everything like that, and then I will come back to it the next day and I will master it. Mastering for me takes about, for my songs alone, takes me about a week or so, or 2 to 3 days. I literally have to hear it on this a few times on these, not only just my speakers that you see here. These might be great, but if they don't sound good on just your typical AirPods or your typical speakers that anybody would be listening through, or headphones, or your car, then these can only give me so much. These will make everything sound good. So it could be very misleading sometimes hearing a mix, especially through the big ones. That's why I generally will finish my mixes and my mastering literally on these smaller ones, because they're more commonplace speakers than these. So it's just like the NS10s. People use them not because they sound great, like they actually, if you were to compare other speakers to NS10s, these JBLs will blow them away. But NS10s are so often used because if you can get a mix to sound good on NS10s, then that usually translates to other mixing mediums, because the NS10s have a very linear response curve as well. Every speaker, including mine, like you see here, these 630, these big ones, the big ones that I showed you, these big ones, every single one has a response curve, and not only do they inherently have their own response curve, but also the room also adds to that. So this is my room as calibrated with this little microphone here, the Sonarworks mic. So I literally point the microphone at the speakers, run a frequency sweep through their software, and then it tells me how my room is behaving. And then I'm used to hearing things like this, but when I want a linear mix, or this doesn't make my mix linear, it just gives me another listening medium to make decisions. That's it. And then I can hear the mid-range and see what's going on in the mids, mainly the mids, right? And if my highs are too high, this is certainly going to let me know that as well. Not so much a calibrator of the low end, as much as it is for the mid-range, which a lot of us will kind of overlook the mid-range in songs. And so that's why there's monitors like these G2s, the Avatones. There's these small little boxy monitors that you'll see that are just for analyzing the mid-range of your songs, you know, and on-the-go type mixing. And really, the mid-range is one of the most important things to get your mixing to sound, you know, good. So, man, I hate my keyboard. I hate my keyboard too. It caps locks on me sometimes. It's lonely kivapsi. It means lonely's back again. Oh, okay. Lonely kivapsi. I hear that over and over again, and I hear oh ni g wasp c. Okay. I don't know what that meant. So, anyways, Lonely, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, well, stick with us. Next, we've got fucking Tontic. Are you here? Tontic! Tontic! Where are you? Let me let my dogs back in real quick. They had to go potty. I didn't want them to go potty in the house, so they do these things sometimes if I don't let them out. They let me know. All right, boys, come on. Let's go, yoo-hoos. Come on. Where's Theo? What are you guys doing by the trash can? Hello? Theo? Gotta go grab my dog. He's losing his head. I've had him for like 16 years or actually longer. No, he's 16 years old, yeah. Theo? I'll be right back, guys. Gotta give my dogs some water. They're out of water real quick. They're parched real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Hello. When I'm driving, every time I pass a light on the street, like the street lights, right? From one street light to the next, always works with the song that I'm listening to for some reason. When a car cuts in front of me, it works with the song that I'm listening to. When a car makes a turn to the right, the song somehow accompanies that right turn. I don't know why. It could be any given song on the radio, and it still works with everything that I'm looking at. I'm all about all the musicians on Twitch. I thank you guys, all of you. First of all, every single one of you who streams, who's a musician, you are just amazing people. I love you. You know, I'm learning a lot from all of you, you know, as annoying as I can be. Oh, trust me, I know I can be annoying. It's kind of one of my best qualities. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Never, not even 1 second of me could come up with something like that. You're a genius. Great. Let's go. Oh, cold coffee. You couldn't come at a worse time cold. That's good. Look, when I put my fork, it shoves the basil down into the tomato. Genius. That's so good. So good. Dad? 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 That sucked balls.
That sucked.
God.
My heart is done. I'm pouring drink, I'm 1-1. Got no love left, I'm on the run. And I gotta proceed. I cannot concede. Clouds of doubt, eclipse on sight. Ain't no way I feel alright. All alone at night. So many things that are on my mind. Why I gotta go and find your lies? Why I gotta
Tontic? Tontic? Where are ya? Your dogs need water. They got water now. Yeah, they needed water. By the way, did you give feedback to my song? No, not yet. You're coming up though. So we got Tontic. Sadly, Tontic isn't with us right now. So we're gonna have to skip Tontic for now. We've got Danny D's back. We've got Versace. We got what's it called? I forgot the name. Robisco, and then we got Tontic. Then we got Sanko. Let's go with you, Sanko, since Tontic isn't here. And then we got Jeffrey James. Jeffrey James, what's up? Welcome in. Oh, you just sent your check in again. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Jeffrey James, to access, you could just go straight to the feedback queue. That'll take you right there. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, so let's get Sanko there in here with Bad Bye, and then we got Bad Bye. We got Sanko there. We've got Nectro. We got Alien Ray. Cayenne, you still here? And we got Puka Panda. I can't wait to hear this. DOA. So DOA, Puka Panda, Cayenne. We're waiting. We're here. We're waiting. If you guys aren't here, I'll try to hold you a place for you for a little bit, but we'll have to go on with others in the meantime. Let me just fix something as well. Quick here. Yeah, that's not where I want. Fix this. Fixing itself. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go back to the Discord and check things here. Okay, so Tontic, we don't have you in here right now. Sanko then we got Nectro, Cayenne, Puka Panda, DOA, It's Wild Boars, Danny D, and Space Altruistic. Nice name. So we got, let's put Danny D up in here. Of course, she's gonna go on a different window first for Christ's sake. Let's go there, and then let's open this up, and let's go. So we're gonna start with, since we don't have the other folks here right now, it's okay. Oh, Doga, you're here. Okay, good. So we got Doga after Sanko there. I'm not saying. Oh yeah, we got Puka Panda. We got Cayenne. Cayenne didn't make it in because he had to leave. We'll hear him later. It's so funny hearing his stuff though. So we've got, let's let you know what's going on. We got Sanko there, Nectro, Puka, and DOA, and Danny D, and then Altruistic. Not too fat, not too long of a wait here. We should be good. All right, let's go with it. Sanko there. Sanko, that was awesome. Okay, that was really good. I fucking was jiving to that, man. Hell yeah, might be fully mono. It was very on center. You know, this is also like a stylistic choice. Many artists, especially in the realm of Dio, like I want to say a lot of trap, or even a lot of hip hop, or even a lot of just EDM in general. Many times they will not make it so stereo. They'll keep it down the center. Yeah, it was very it wasn't too mono. It was like, yeah, I know Sanko, they likes to kind of experiment a little bit. So the one thing I needed more of, and I needed more of you. I needed more Sanko throughout the song. Like, you kind of did that really cool thing with auto-tune right in the beginning, which was actually kind of hilarious at the same time, because I know who you are. I know you. So it's like, I know this is Sanko just being funny and experimental. So I would have loved to hear that throughout the entire song, you know, even like maybe chopping it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Not your usual genre, because you do indie stuff. Yeah, you do a lot of singer-songwriter stuff, really like kind of folky, like Western gunslinger vibes in the stuff you've already submitted. The one thing also, that one thing I would have liked to hear was more of you coming in throughout. You could have stuttered your voice. You could do all these changes throughout the song with that, you know, stuttering. You can either use a stuttering plugin, or you can literally physically create the stutters yourself, which I generally will do, like stutters around 8th notes or 32nd notes. Sometimes even the 64th notes, but they're kind of, that's where it gets a little like, by the way, when you do stutter and you do it manually in the box, make sure you crossfade. Make sure you like not crossfade, but like slightly fade in each one. Each when you stutter, like the next sound that comes on, just slightly fade it in, because you will hear like clicks and pops, because you're cutting off the sound when you make it stutter. Basically, you're turning it on and off. So like, be mindful of that. The second thing was the clap at the end, right here, a little too loud for me. I think it didn't need to be that loud. You can really just roll off of that a little bit, maybe a 6 dB shelf, a couple decibels, you know, maybe 4, maybe. Start with 4. If that's too much, then go to 2. But I would say start bold, start with 4. Those claps are just a little too present. And they're flaring out a little bit too much into the stereo field at that point. You know, that was like one thing. Other than that, yo, this was fun. A fun little piece you had here. All right. Next is the clap panned. It seemed like it was a little bit. See, as you can see, it's actually more panned off to the right, as you can see, than it is to the left. Nothing wrong with the little more on one side than the other. I always say just balance it out with something else. Sometimes you don't have to. I just thought it was decaying a little bit off too much, and you could still hear the decay of that reverb. A little too flashy for me, and maybe just a slight attenuation of those claps. Because the song really doesn't need... It's like, listen to the hi-hats. Those hi-hats are fine. The claps that really just kind of got the hi-hats actually stuck with me nicely, even though they're a little higher on the you know, they're a little bit more present than they normally would be in some songs. This song doesn't mind it, and I don't mind it. I just mind the clap a little bit, just a little bit of attenuation on the clap. If you don't want to attenuate the clap or lower the clap down, maybe the clap in and of itself, throw an EQ on it and attenuate put a shelf on around the 5 to 10K region. You know, start around 5K and maybe work yourself out a little bit, but that would be it on that for sure. All right, I do the combined orchestra with rock and then put the EDM drums on it kind of song. Yeah. All right, Nectro's next, and then after Nectro we got Cayenne. Cayenne made it back just in time. And then let's go with Nectro. Missed you. Haven't seen you in a minute. What's up? Welcome back. Or did I see you last week? I don't know. And Wild Boars, you're chilling. Wild Boars, did you put let me see if you put a song in there in the dono, didn't you? You put it in the dono, didn't you? Let me see. I don't. Wild Boars, am I blind? I don't see it. Oh, there you are. There you are. Got you. Got you. Sorry. You're right after DOA. Okay. So wait. We got Altruistic. We got Danny D. We got DOA. I got you. I didn't place you in there. So, yeah, DOA. And then Wild Boars. Then Danny D. And now we're going. And then I think after this, we are going to... for now, I'm going to try... It's in the free. Yeah, I got you, Kyan. For now, we're going to try closing the queue. That way nobody will maybe let a song in. Not sure, but let's close it for now so I don't get overwhelmed. All right. Let's go with Nectro. Let's go. Nectro! Nectro, you with us still? Oh yeah, Nectro's still here. Been working on a lot of tracks. Kyan almost lost it. Right? There he is. I got 50 grand channel points. I'm still curious what... If you want me to go... No, do you want me to go news talk, bro? I'll start reading Apple News right in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'll start going into that. That's why I made it so high. I should make it higher. Oh, oh my God, you're already there? Shit. I'm gonna make it higher. No, don't waste all your points on that. I might even kink that one today because we don't want to get into politics. Not now. I might lose everybody. All right. That's sad we didn't get Tontic in here. All right, let's go. That's a very, 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 very abrupt beginning of the song, though. I just would like to say that first things first, before we go into it. But that's the first thing.
Ice cold statements. How you like to test my patience. Mind all naked. You know me, so you keep me caged in.
Beautiful box, though.
Nothing that I know that you don't already. You've been on my case, making me unsteady. I just wanna go, I don't want no play. You know that you're not what you really say. Take what you want, don't pay me any mind. Leave me in the dark, don't give me any light.
Here we go!
You've been on my case, making me unsteady. I just wanna go, I don't want no play. You know that you're not what you really say. Take what you want, don't pay me any mind. Leave me in the dark, don't give me any light. You got me losing my mind.
This is so fun. Yeah, I love the low end thump, the thumpiness of that low end right there. Always doing this, searching for you, Bobo. Yeah, I love that thumpy low end. It's just like that thumpy, not punchy, but thumpy, like thick low end. And you made it work because you had all those other notes in the song that were just accompanying it, and nothing was like mudding up the signal. I like the groove of the bass also, along with that thumpy, you know, that must have been some work in side chaining to get the low end of the bass and that thumpy low kick to work together. That must have taken some, you know, like some finagling as people do when they're trying to mix two of the same or very similar or frequencies that take the same space as the other, and you sidechain them perfectly. Really great, really good work. Yo, again with Nextro. The only thing I had on this was literally the beginning of the song. Just boom, it just jumps into existence a little too abruptly, I think. I think maybe just leading in with the instrumental first, you know.
How you like to test my
and then obviously, oh, that's great. Like the breathe in right here when you take a breath in.
How you like to test my
Where is it?
How you
I like that. So when you breathe in, then start your lyrics. Just as you did here, but starting your lyrics at this point. But like kind of leading in the song with the instrumental first would definitely help out. I think it was a little abrupt just starting off with the lyrics right away. Especially right at the moment I hit the play button. But that was all I have. That's really all I have. Export settings. What settings? Hey, Marzipaner, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. What genres are you into? I'm into everything. I produce everything. I write, you know, mostly rock music and like scores like soundscapes and kind of EDM / meets classical music, kind of, you know, soundscapes, I guess you would call them. But mostly rock / synth, you know, like EDM, not EDM, but more like psychedelic rock. But it's also psychedelic rock that's been heavily influenced by drum and bass and hip hop and and classic rock. So, but I do it all. And I love listening to it all. So if we have a minute, we'll open the queue up for you if we can get to these songs real quick. But actually, you know what? Drop your song in the queue right now, and then if we can get to you, we'll get to you. I will lift the clothes for now off my body and go naked for the meantime. So drop your song in there. We'll try to get you in. It might be the final song of the day, and then we'll raid out. And y'all stick with me for the raid. Really, I appreciate you doing it. It really would help the next streamer that we're raiding get in. So I was like wondering, what streamer should we raid? You know, like I'm looking for that, but we'll get into that in a minute. But we are around the 1 o'clock timeline here, so I've got to get out of here soon, pick up my daughter from school. All right, let's move on. Let's see, was this Nectro Winter Breeze? Yeah, here we go. Oh. Okay, so we got Cayenne with Alien Rave Dance Party, another one of his sagas. Only a minute and 31. I think we're going to get through this. Go ahead and drop your song in the queue, right on the feedback queue. Did I give you the command? Yep, I did. Good. Jeffer, did you get one in there? Let me know what the name was again, and let's go.
Rich aliens, we made it out the galaxy.
I remember being broken down bad. Now I pay nothing for my sneakers cause I'm not. You can't get a feature so you mad. I ain't nothing like these rappers, they won't last. I don't wanna call it, now she's sad. Cause I'm getting money, fucking bitches, living fast. Every time I dress I'm popping tags. And every time I buy I'm paying cash. Mixing up designer, I don't match. Yeah, I'm dressing bathing need that you don't have. But she didn't want me, now she make it clap. I just put 200 on the dash. I just walked in Neiman
I love it. I honestly love everything Cayenne does, though. He's just he's a character. It's great. I love everything he does. It's just everything's like pushing the limits. The vocals, like in this case, when we're listening to something that has like vocals in the mix, sometimes I'm not really concerned about it being present, like above the whole mix, like many songs require. With this, it was kind of like just vibing with it. You know, it was just kind of rolling with the mix. I was like comfortable where it was at. It was sitting right. That bass was phenomenal. Really, really nicely done. The hi-hats were really, 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 really like consistent and didn't pierce my ears. And everything kind of like drawled down, like started to fade off like right around the 2K mark. So it was like just a bass heavy song. And the vocals were just really nice. The auto-tune and everything. It was just a really fun song. Nothing to say about the composition or the arrangement. But one thing, like we talked about before, the abrupt beginning.
Rude Regalian. Rude Regalian.
You know what I mean? Everybody, like, I think somebody said earlier, SoundCloud just cuts the shit off. So that's why when you mix your stuff down, make sure you leave a gap and then include that gap in your final mix and record that gap or whatever you're bouncing that out with, whatever you're bouncing out to, include that gap to give the song like 1 or 2 seconds of silence before it starts. You can even start the song with like white noise even, you know, like, and then blend it into whatever's coming on. There's many different ways to go about it, but this song, other than that, was really just nice piece of work. Going on the Alien Dance Alien Rave Dance Party album. See, and like this is an example of a hi-hat being a little up there and present, but you need it to be there to cut, kind of like, let's just put it this way, you need lemon to cut through some butter. When something's too rich, you need an acid to cut through it, right? Like when you're eating food. Same thing goes with fucking music. You know, you get a little bit of richness in the bass and mid-range and the low end. You cut it with a little bit of that of the high ends. The same kind of concept, same application of same thing you would do if you were like creating a dish, in my opinion. And so I learned a lot with music. I learned a lot by cooking, believe it or not. They both go hand in hand. One is taste, the other one's sound, but they both require the same amount of ingredients, essentially. You know, the richness, which is the gravy or whatever, and the acid, which cuts through that richness. The acid's the hi-hat, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I look at it. I like the hi-hats. You just like loud hi-hats. I think this type of music calls for the loud hi-hats. There's no other way around it. It's really essential component of this style of music. So yeah, and that's something that you actually do, this style, so you're like aching to like higher hi-hats, you know what I'm saying? Which actually, like I said, I'm really sensitive to high frequencies, but this doesn't bother me at all because I know where it's balancing the song out, you know what I'm saying? Again, Cayenne, thank you for waiting. Been waiting so patiently and always here. Let's move on to, oh God, you guys get ready. Get the fuck ready for Puka. Drop music more. I need to hear this all the time for a week till I get sick of it. Dude, everybody here. Damn, fire. Dude, okay, so it already has SoundCloud comments, which means a lot. And second, Puka blew our minds yesterday in stream. Blew our fucking minds. Now this is about Atlantis. Okay, so a remix. Let's go. Here we go.
Damn bull, how you get so damn romantic? Way to fit, Drip, think you coming out Atlantis. I don't drop bands, but for you I might drop 2 breaks. You don't got plans, me and you, we could do shit. Take you to the dinner and the movies and I knew it. Don't need a strip tease, girl, I only need blue strips. New shit, boss bitch, 2 clips, drop shit. I ain't even stupid, it's just that I fucking lost it. It's my hobby, but I'm turning into somebody that I don't wanna know, so just call me a nobody. My Jane Doe, snow bunny, blow money so lovely. Vanity's so ugly, wanna fucking make me money. She don't wanna love me, I just think she want the duffel. And you ain't think of flowing, and I switch it up to double. It should be easier, I said it, that's just what I mean it. Cross of the list of the movie, I've seen it. I love the urban, they whipping the Prius, baby, believe it. She's so make-believe, she tweaking. Maybe till this weekend, you can hit my phone and I could book us in a new Four Season. B&B, room service, think I need a water bottle. Shawty, she be tripping, I don't think I really want a model. Yeah, I want a book smart, bitch with the book dark. That shot straight to the head, you won't get fired. You can do my taxes and I issue out the master plan. If you press my plan, I might guess you doing all that shit. Damn, bull, how you get so damn romantic? Way to fit, drip, think you coming out Atlantis. I don't drop bands, but for you I might drop 2 breaks. You don't got plans, me and you, we can do shit. Atlantis. Me and you. Atlantis. Me and you.
We could dance in Atlantis. Swing through the city looking pretty, get us stranded. Fuck all the shit I've been handed. Earn it by myself, ain't no need to be frantic. Baby blues, clues, who is you? That's I'm playing clue. Check the shoes, baby blue, do it how I do. Who is you? Who is dude? Let me take you, boo. Fuck all the drama, Futurama, I'm just bending rules. Why did they like me? In my Nikes, think she wanna fight me. Extra feisty, do me dirty, I'ma step up in a hurry. I'ma leave you broke like a goddamn mid-flurry. Leave you in a whirlwind, spinning like a turtle flip. Upside down, spin around like a tourniquet. I'ma start the bleeding, no more treason within reasons. Of some seasoning, I'm in a fucking demon, double teaming, I'm a surrogate, bitch.
Damn, bull, how you get so damn romantic? Way to fit, drip, think you coming out Atlantis. I don't drop bands, but for you I might drop 2 breaks. You don't got plans, me and you, we could do shit.
Watch out, bitch, watch out, bitch, watch out. I'ma start to bounce, spin around like a tourniquet. I'ma start to bounce, spin around like a tourniquet. I'ma start to bleeding, no more treason with the reasons. I'm some seasoning, I've been a fucking demon, double teaming.
Then I switch it up to double. Damn, bull, how you
upside down.
Atlantis. It should be easy, I said it, that's just what I mean it. Cross of the list of the movie, I've seen it. Out of the earth, they rip it up, please, do you believe it?
We can dance in Atlantis.
That's what I mean it. Cross of the list of the movie, I've seen it. Out of the earth, they rip it up, please, rip it up, please, rip it up, please, do you believe it?
We can dance in Atlantis.
Damn, bull, how you get so damn romantic? Way to fit, drip, think you coming out Atlantis. I don't drop bands, but for you I might drop 2 breaks. You don't got plans, me and you, we could do shit. Take you to the dinner and the movies and I know it. I don't need a strip tease, girl, I only need blue strips. New shit, boss bitch, 2 clips, sharp shit. I ain't even stupid, it's just that I fucking lost it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow, wow, wow. I'm dead again. You killed me. Wow. Gee, as this. That was so crazy. So crazy and so bold. Really bold with those high mids there you had. You know, like I was a little like worried at first. I was like, this is well, let's go back. See what we got over here? This is so lovely. Really, like it was so lovely, and I love those natural sounds, you know, mixed in with like digital synth sounds and the bass and all that. I love when we incorporate, you know, sounds that you would normally find in our kitchens and stuff like that. You know, just banging glass bowls or whatever the fuck. You know, that is so cool. It really stood out. This song was again fire, dude. I told you guys about Puka, right? I'm dead again. I'm dead. I'm done. Okay. Man, I had to let that out. My God, really, really cool. Maybe if I were to say give any feedback on this, it may be just a tame those going on over here. Just a sense, maybe try a couple like 4 dBs attenuation. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of, it's kind of growing on me. It's just something very new. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of ASMR glitch hop going on in this motherfucker right now. And then you got that bombastic bass coming in. I think earlier though, the bass, well, let me see. Yeah. That's why. Okay. So the bass at first, it was like not as aggressive as the song started progressing, the bass started getting a little bit more aggressive. So in the beginning, like I think the bass was like, just like kind of moderate, like not getting to the aggressive point yet. So maybe like while that is not so aggressive, maybe taming just for that section of the song, maybe taming those natural percussives that you got going on there. They were somewhere between 500 and 1K, as you know. But yeah, just like maybe just during that section of the song, just a little attenuation of that. But as the song progresses, you got all this other shit coming in, and it's just like perfect. So it like fits like at this point in the song when you're starting to get a lot more now other things coming in. So now you need to balance it out and create some more ear candy. And I think that's where the loudness of those are fine. But like right in the beginning, maybe just a little attenuation on that. Not a big deal at all though. It was a fucking great song and very new. Atlantis remix version 5. This is your version 5. So you're 5. This is a 5th mix of this. Yeah, just go to, get a 6th one. Why not? Hey, why not 7? But yeah, like, because the bass was just at this point. Yeah, exactly.
You coming out Atlantis.
DOA! It's like the movie Romeo and Juliet. Juliet! Wild Boars is here. All right, I think DOA had to step out for a minute, so we'll go with Fish Memory by Wild Boars. All right, let's go. Wild Boars, Fish Memory. Because they do have memories. Like, they won't go for the same hook twice. No pun intended. Let's go. Lots of string theory up in this sound field, y'all. Look.
What are you waiting for? You've got to tell her now. But it's not that simple. It's a pretty complicated task.
There you are, Doa. We got you. We got you. Next.
Now, and you can't escape that. So what are you waiting for? Is it too late just to ask? I want you back. When I saw you in the gym, you changed my life. I wish to relive those moments with your eyes. I need you back. She's got her ring, she moved on, it's alright. I won't go back now, let her live her life.
Wow, and it ended too soon.
Yeah, amazing.
Come on,
Ice
bro.
cream so good.
Obviously, this is going to continue to be a song. It's going to be longer. I'm assuming that's where you're going. This is just the first, right? Half a song, yeah, at least, right? Because this definitely can go on for long. Such beautiful feels on this song. Really felt good. Really all encompassing, like kind of a, I don't want to say like spiritual rock or anything, but it did have that spirituality like associated with the song, like almost like everything was going to be good and hopeful. You know what I mean? Really hopeful piece of music. Really hopeful piece of music. Fish Memory. I mean, that's the name of the group. What Are You Waiting For by Fish Memory. That's just great. Oh man, thank you, Stego. Welcome into. I know we haven't seen you in a minute. I've been it's been a busy day. It's been a busy day, and I apologize to anybody if I didn't get to see you come into chat earlier. I tried to get my rounds and tell everybody hello, but just me, one man band. You and your harmonies, your voice is so beautiful. It's just such a like a pleasant, charming vocal timbers that you have already inherent inside you. It's just really beautiful. Every time you throw something down or put something out, it's just it's inspiring. It's like really kind of inspirational. It's a meme, if anything, you know what I mean? An inspirational meme, if that, you know what I mean? Not like Darth Vader in the ocean pouring water into a water bottle, right? No, this is so good. This is really good. Just gives you a lot of hope, you know? We're talking about the string theory and the sound field here, looking at I like the drums and the snare. The snare and the kick are just right there with it. And then with the 16 notes on the hi-hat, just very tame. See, not too much going on with the hi-hats, but you can hear them. They're present, but they're not like piercing through, not too present to where they're ruining kind of the warmth of this song. That it really has a lot of warmth in it. Again, for Wild Boars, that was amazing. Also known as Fish Memory. Gave you a follow here on the SoundCloud. All right, Doa. We got Doa back. Let's go with Doa. Upcoming track preview. Those of you who just came in, I'll try to get your songs heard. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. I didn't know. Well, it's 13:14 right now. So we've got 1, 2, maybe we have room for 2 more. We'll see. I don't want to be late for my daughter, though. I mean, I do also want to raid out. So y'all stick with me, okay? Let's go with Doa. Oh, that is fucking hitting my subs very nicely. Thanks for the sub, Stega! This is so rad. Wow. Yo. I want more. I want more. I want more. Anybody else want more? I want more. Dropped a song in the free queue. It's a music video I edited for a homie. All right, let's get to the free queue of the dono. Guys, I'm so sorry. We might not be able to get to everybody tonight, but I definitely do have a I have a what's it called? What do you call that? It is my it's an honor or whatever we call it to get to those who subscribed and to skip the line. So we gotta go with Detox. Is that you, Stag? Yeah. All right, let's go with this video real quick. Let's check it out. Here we go. Oh wait, also I gotta just real quick check it for boobies, peepees, and buttholes, okay? Just to make sure that there's no boobies, peepees, and buttholes in here. Oh, I see it. No, that's not a booty. No, it's just some anime. Not even on the hentai. Whoa. We're good. Let's go. Fuck boy Jenkins.
I'm off the amphetamine. Let me one person that's ahead of me. I just mix the Henny Cola with the ecstasy. In the kitchen with payola with my enemies. Apparently there's a lot of mess mad at me. Bring 'em in, I settle in. Easy peasy. I make that lemon squeeze. Speak so breezy. I'm talking Guapanese. Go get the chopper, please. Bitch, summer season. See me rockin' Socrates. New rocks on the feet.
Nice.
17, know you mess don't phone with me, I make that weak. Fussy talking about I make that in a week. Banger every month, they see fix up way on the street. Where I'm from, we say it's long, we say it's peak. But every time I talk, they don't even know what I mean. Huh? Feeling sleazy, I'm off the amphetamine. Let me one person that's ahead of me. I just mix the Henny Cola with the ecstasy. In the kitchen with payola with my enemies. Where are you, bro?
Yo, bro, I'm on my way.
The fuck?
What's going on?
Oh shit! Way up with that shit, I'm getting all of that. Girl, come and bring it back. Wasn't meant to show you that. Oh girl, you look so bad. Don't give me a heart attack. All these enemies around me, I know. They gon' make the move as soon as I go. Go get the chopper, please. Fuck all this intention, girl, it's all on me. What the fuck are you talking about? We just gotta leave. Don't have me begging, please. Don't make a fool of me. Way too many enemies. Oh, I cannot leave. Let's go. Girl, I think I'm in a dream. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I in a
Sure. Yo, that was great. Oh yeah. Wow. The video was fire. This was your first edit. Song was fire. Holy boom. Really nicely done. I don't have really any feedback of the sonic characteristics. The song was really done well. I kept it in the standard, but a little bit of flare outs every once in a while. To give it a little bit of movement, a little bit of space. But other than that, it was fucking really good. Yo, it was really, really good. And the video, that video, man, you said this was your first time doing the edit of this video? This was so good. Only song I edited. You edited the very. Oh, okay. Well done. Well done. Yo.
Sorry for the lyric there. All right, let's move on. I want to get the rest of you guys, at least I want to try to get the rest of you guys in here. We already heard DOA. We got Danny D. Danny D, 1 minute and 30 seconds. I think we can do this. It's 13:20. We got a 3-minute 46 second song also coming in. Let's try to get it done. Let's go. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. I love that. Danny D. Nice bridge, nice bridge. Yo!
Fire, this is fire.
Hitman for Hire. Look at this. Hitman for Hire. Let's go.
God, amazing. Ice cream so
Do it
good.
to me, Sheldon. You're an animal, Sheldon. Ride me, big Sheldon.
I love that. That's so good right there. This part right here. I love this. That's so good. Hitman vibes for sure. Super M-type beat K-pop. Ah, this bridge, just that bridge was that's like a nice transition, just dropping right into the bridge, abrupt. Didn't bother me at all. The aggressive drop or the aggressive transition sometimes just really works. And in this case, it does. You know, this is kind of one of those one hit type of things where like you hit the note and it's like on and off type of thing. You just hit the note and then on to the next thing. And because of that, because of the aggressiveness and the attack of some of the other notes that are coming in, this transition into the bridge really works for me as well. And then right here, dude, this has so many anime vibes too. This works with so many different anime genres I'm used to. Yo, almost up the whole sound field. Great, like a lot of string theory going on in the sound field, especially in the beginning. Look at that. Look at that. Jeez, I love when the bass does that, and it's very consistent throughout the whole entire song. Again, dude, thank you for sharing that with us. All right, Altruistic, we got you. We have. Hey, where are we on time? Oh shit. All right, we got one time. We got to raid out. We're gonna raid out with this song, okay, guys? We're gonna raid out with this song. Altruistic is gonna be the last song we play tonight. If y'all didn't get heard, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm doing an IRL tomorrow, front of the house for a band. So we'll be IRLing that process. I might try to get in a little early before I go over to LA to do front of the house for the band. So let's. I'll try to do like an hour or two of feedback tomorrow, but absolutely Feedback Friday will be here, and it'll be a long one on Friday. It's gonna be a long one. Okay, we're gonna go longer than 4 hours for sure on Friday. I think because we got my wife's home with the kids, so no need to worry about picking them up tomorrow or on Friday. So we're good to go. Everybody's got the day off except for me Friday, which I'm so excited for Feedback Friday. I can't wait to hear what you guys come on. If you didn't get heard today, you will most certainly get heard on Friday, especially if you come in early and drop your song in. I'll be around at around 0900 hours. Let's get this Spaceman Altruistic song out the way, and then I will raid out, okay? Let's go.
Hey yo, what happened to the spaceman? I checked the basement. What happened to the? What happened to the? What happened to the? What happened to the?
That boy is Benny.
What happened to the spaceman? We was in the basement. We was booming bassin'. What happened to the? What happened to the? What happened to the? What happened to the? Happened to the spaceman? It was great, man. Rolling with spaceman. Had a sour space candy in his left hand. Had a pre-roll for his best man. For his best man. Happened to spaceman, you know. Cause we looking for that nigga like his name is Waldo. What happened to the spaceman? Where did he go? To Neptune.
Channel was good.
To the moon, spaceman. It was great, man. Just to like know you, just to like show you I could hang. Where is the spaceman? Guess he went home like an alien. Guess he went back to doing shady shit. Guess he went back to living on the low. What happened to the spaceman? What happened to the spaceman? What happened to the spaceman? We was booming basement, all up in the basement. What happened to the spaceman? Just tell me again. What galaxy? He said he be from. What happened to the spaceman? Yeah, it was great, man. Rolling with a real one, rolling just to feel something better than this. Just a little high, better than this. Never say goodbye, better than this. Cause we were so fly. Yeah, it was a spaceman. He was in the basement from time to time.
Oh, beautiful transition.
Tell me where the spaceman go to free his mind. What happened to a great man? What happened to the spaceman? What happened to the rolling up that sour diesel, rolling up that Cali Cooley spaceman? Yo, he had a little Afghan left from his last trip along.
Yo, thank you all for hanging out. This song was fire. As much feedback as I can give, I will give it. I think the vocals just a slight too much vocal presence, but just a slight, like literally 4 dBs. That's it. Other than that, the song is so good. Keep working on it. This is so good. Spaceman. Y'all, please stay. We're raiding out.
Hey yo, what